I noticed when I pulled out the little stick thing.
Oh. Okay.
Also, hi.
Hi, nerds.
Hi.
We are all enjoying nice, hot beverages today while we hang out with you guys on stream.
I'm still eating my banana bread from 7:30 this morning.
Chair guy.
Are you a banana bread person when you're sick? Because I'm a banana bread person when I'm sick.
I'm a banana bread person.
That's true, I suppose. Now that I think about it,
So I guess yes.
yes. It doesn't change when you're sick.
I am the banana man.
He is, in fact, the banana man.
I am not the banana man.
I am Ray, Paint Liquor, Fire Arc, Ghost Hunter, that old cat guy. What the heck? Megalodon, what's up? Tim, how is everybody doing today? We are back. Jason is back.
No.
No.
No, I'm barely here. I'm going to try not to cough in your ear too much. I'll try to move the mic away.
I'll have the mute button on speed dial over here.
Yeah. Fire Arc, thank you. I still feel like I got hit by a truck.
Thank you for the sub, Paint Liquor. 5 out of 6 of a liar. 5/6 of a liar. There we go.
I did do awkward banana eating, so I guess I can be
You might be the banana man.
the banana man.
You are a little bit the banana man.
I do like bananas.
I do have a banana suit.
I do
so
like
we can-
bananas.
We can
I was
do
about
that
to say,
one
we
day.
need to make him have a banana suit.
I have one.
Oh, well, there you go.
Do I get a say in this?
No.
No.
Damn it.
No. I think we know what our next commercial is going to be.
Yeah, Gabe and I will plan the commercials. All you got to do is show up.
Damn it.
That's how we're going to make it work.
Chat. Help me. They're picking on me. I'm sick.
You can't fight back.
Throw back my legs
So, we're going to do a little bit of an audible today.
Thank you for the sub, Paint Liquor.
we're gonna
20
paint.
months.
We're going to paint. Oh my gosh. We're going to paint
Not
the
paint.
base on Mr. Hulk without a tutu, because don't belong. Tutus don't belong on this guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
The tutu.
Christmas Sushi says, get Jason on a sultry voiceover script read stat.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, Chris, indeed. Are we doing true?
I actually blame Chris for getting me sick.
Yes, I heard about that
Oh.
too.
Chris is Father Nurgle, man. He got me sick last Friday. It's all your fault, Chris.
Father Nurgle.
I heard you. cough in
Megalodon's
his
like
face.
so hot.
Oh my god, so hot.
I'll sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. I'm not going to give you the skirt shot, though. None of y'all out there deserve it.
Oh man, good time.
Rancid, what's going on?
I think if I called and you answered the phone and this voice saying, this is the banana man.
Hello, this is the banana man.
This is the Banana Man
I'm out.
coming
I'm
to
out.
you from.
Hanging up.
Comfy
Yes,
chairs.
we have no bananas. We have no bananas today.
Okay.
Are
Oh,
we going to have Jason sing some Frank Sinatra while you paint this Hulk?
yes.
2
Just sing
hours
like
of it.
Mac the Knife.
I did remember, by the way, chat, to bring in that big old conkin bag of gummy bears that I was talking about on stream yesterday.
Oh my god, I saw this bag on his desk. It made me vomit.
Ugh.
Jeez,
I have
that's impossible. That is
10
an impossible.
pounds
You stole an entire nation's worth of gummy things.
of gummy
Nation's
candy.
worth. Yeah. Entire nation.
It was more full earlier today,
It's true.
but Gabe and Philip and Schlebby
We've rated
absconded
it.
with some of the candy. Thank you, those 3 people, because I can't eat all of that. I don't know who. Well, I know who gave it to me for
Yeah.
Christmas. Thanks.
That's a great white elephant gift idea.
Is that what that was? Was a white elephant?
No, it was just like a legitimate Christmas gift.
Here,
they-
Jordan. Let's help you go to your grave quicker.
Yeah.
That person is not your friend, by the way.
It's my
Friends
second
don't
mother.
give friends gummies for Christmas. That's just not how that works.
No, you give it to family like that though. No, it's Hayden's mom. And Hayden's mom has been giving Hayden big old buckets of candy for Christmas every year, and I used to eat a whole bunch of them from his candy bucket because he
That's
was always
funny.
like, I can't eat this all. So
That's crazy.
She was just like, I got you one of your own this year. And it was like literally twice as much as he got. He got like a mason jar with stuff in it. And this is just like...
Megalodon says if Baby J
10
eats
pounds.
all that, I would call not it for cleaning the bathroom that evening. Are you
Jeez.
normally on bathroom cleaning duty, Megalodon?
Yeah, he.
Is that a thing you normally have to do?
As national sales manager and bathroom cleaner.
Philip and I went to Del Taco today, and they have added birria to their
Oh no.
their menu, which I got their tacos, and they're pretty good. But they also have birria ramen, and
What?
that is a scary, scary menu item for
I
a
don't know
Del
what that even
Taco.
means. Thank you, Phoenix.
It's like a shredded pork that's marinated, but in ramen at a fast food place. Just doesn't sound. It sounds like a lot of bathroom trips.
Well,
Well, yeah, probably.
I'll just throw
T.
back my
Schmidt.
legs and pollute my
Thank you, my
britches
man.
with delight.
57 months.
Dang.
Here we go. We're gonna start working on this. So we just need to do the base, right, guys?
So, yes.
That's
So,
fine.
what Jordan is having to do is finish my work because I don't feel like painting.
That's
fair.
okay. Hey,
So,
look.
so what I'm going to do is sit here and heckle him while he finishes this model that I painted. This is called teamwork at Monument.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
Yep.
And
We're
so,
finishing each
and
other's
so
sentences.
I have said that I will not provide any. Well, I didn't say any of this, but I'm saying it now that I'll let him do what he wants to do to the base of the model. But then I retreated from that statement.
I gave him a look,
I think
and he
the
was
thing-
like, "Oh, maybe
Yeah,
not."
he gave me a very dastardly look, like, "Oh, really?"
I think
Anything?
the exact words you say is, "I don't care what you do to the model." It was all of it was free game at that point.
Yeah, it's horrible. I'm not feeling myself, someone's. I just said that out loud, too.
Yes, Jason, that came out of your mouth, not your head.
Hi, everybody. It's me, your favorite insert foot here guy.
Oh,
I think instead of inserting foot, we just insert banana.
You can't take me anywhere.
Ugh.
There needs to be an event where you finish and start. This here needs to be an event where you finish and start a mini. What?
like one of you starts one and the other one finishes it, potentially.
Like we just hand it off between us.
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny.
I think it's funny. Like we could both do half of a model and then pass.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
I'm down for that.
Would
too.
it have to be the same model or no? Two different models. I think that has to be two different models, right?
Yeah, because then you could just do the thing you were thinking about on
Right.
the next one.
Right. I think you have to kind of attack it without a plan, right?
Yep,
Unless you did it with the texture trainer. That would be
Oh, that
kinda
would be
cool,
funny.
too.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're going to be painting a lot of texture trainers in our.
Yeah.
In
In
our
our future, yeah,
So,
I think so too.
Lots of texture trainers.
I do have a new artist who's going to do some concepts for the remaining three. So
Oh, that's exciting.
I met with her on Tuesday.
Very cool.
That's
She's
awesome.
excited about it. I just need to get not sick so I can send her all the project info.
That's fair. Jason, are you-
Awkwardish Panda. I feel a little bit better. I generally once a year get a really bad like sinusy, flu-y kind of thing, and I think this one Christopher Masushi gave me. I'm gonna stick to my guns here, Mr. Nerdle.
Thank you for the sub game delay. 3 months.
Thank you.
It's been a real pain.
Oh, and just a subtle reminder for all of us today, we do have the challenge
Well, huzzah, huzzah.
Going
I'll just
over
throw back
to
my
do
legs and
this
pollute
afternoon.
my britches
Oh, that's
with
today,
delight.
huh?
that is in fact.
are we doing it today?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
it's on the schedule for today. We can push it to tomorrow if we want to. If we're
Did everybody know it?
yes,
Okay.
I have been setting up the schedules
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, if we have
those
people that are
before.
expecting to see their models reviewed today, then we don't want to push it.
I agree.
Lone Samurai, what's going on? He swears it wasn't him as he coughed in my face
Well,
and
huzzah,
said I was sick.
huzzah. I'll just throw back my legs
you for the
and
sub,
pollute
Awkwardish
my
Panda.
britches with delight.
2 months. Awkwardish, thank you.
Boop.
Chris says, please still have me back.
You're
You're banned. You're
Talk to
banned.
me when I'm well. Doesn't bode well for you right now.
So, Jason, are you a lay in bed all day sick person, or are you a play video games all day sick person.
I'm a horrible sick person. I don't know how to describe me being sick. I'm literally I'm a horrible human when I'm sick. I have no patience. I am never happy because I'm like, I need to be at work. I got so much to do. My stress levels go out of the ceiling, which helps me not get well, which is bad.
Yeah.
I'm just really bad at being sick. I don't do downtime well at all. It's like I don't vacation well either because I prefer to, I love what I do. So I love being at the office. I was in over the weekend. I was in the entire weekend because Saturday, Sunday, and Monday I was here. Was I? I don't know if I was
you
here
were
on Monday.
sick?
I don't know if I was here on Monday or not. I feel like I was.
What?
Yeah, I had to. I came in and I got the next 6 signature colors patterned out and off to the lab. So I did all that over the weekend, and then by the time Monday rolled around, I stayed home, which sucked because I needed to come into the office and do more colors, and so that's been really big on my mind. Is that I was trying really hard. We have 18 colors that we're trying to get out by March, and I was trying to get all 18 of them factored in by the end of the weekend. That didn't happen. Excuse me, guys. But I mean, at the end of the day, it'll happen. I just gotta. But no, as far as like what I do have to admit, like yesterday, I think between the last 2 days of my life, I've watched more TV than I did in the entire past 3 years.
What have you been watching?
I watched all of Strange New Worlds.
Okay.
Which is only like 2 seasons, I think, right?
Yeah, it's 2 seasons.
So I watched all of the 2. I had only watched like 3 episodes previously, so I watched all of both seasons of that, and then I started rewatching The Expanse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm into season 4 of that. And I watched The Creator, that movie. The Creator. It's a sci-fi flick about AI, robotic stuff. I watched that. And I'm sure there's some other stuff that I tried to fit in there. There was some times where like Paramount Plus wouldn't work on the internet for some reason, so I would have to do something else. But
I still need to convince you to try For All Mankind. I've been rewatching that since I started my break. Been very good. Good show.
I thought about trying to do Man in the High Castle, but again, it just doesn't. The
I
idea of
couldn't
it interests me more than the actors in it interest me. It's not acted very well. Lone Samurai says Star Trek for the win. So I have to admit, some of the best Star Trek I've ever seen is in Strange New Worlds. There is, and I'm gonna have to really think about it now. You see how great it was? I forgot it already.
Hey, Lion, how's it going?
Lion, what's going on?
What's going on, Lion?
Lion, I got a chance to drop by Lion's stream over the weekend. You leaving, babe? Okay. Hope you feel better.
Bye,
The bad
Jen.
thing is I got
Feel
Jen
better.
sick,
Jen.
so now Jen is like worn the hell out. She's already overworked, and now she feels crappy too. So our household is not great. Cora's still doing fine though. But Strange New Worlds has had some really heavy stuff go on that I thought was very, very good. They've had some really neat themes going on. It felt like what Star Trek was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I've really been pleased with it. It also has one of the absolute worst episodes of Star Trek ever made. Can anybody guess what I think the worst episode of Star Trek ever made is now that I've watched all of Strange New Worlds?
Thank you for the raid. Violet Kraken Gaming.
Violet Kraken, what's going on?
Hello, welcome.
What is the worst episode?
Yeah, Lone Samurai, you nailed it. Nailed it. Phoenix got it. You guys got
The
it.
musical? Okay, yeah. I was
Worst
gonna say.
episode ever. It's like, stop trying to figure out ways to have new, crazy, stupid aliens that we find that make us sing and dance. That's not necessary. That's just stupidity. It really bummed me out. I didn't even watch it. I fast-forwarded through, until I saw a part that had like Klingons in it or something. And I stopped it real quick and realized that they were still going to be singing. I was like, no, done. So it looks like I watched the whole thing because I fast forwarded through the whole thing. And every excuse me, every time I would stop it, they'd still be like breaking out into song. I was like, this is idiotic.
Was it in season 2 or season 1? I don't remember.
Season 2.
Okay, good. I will make sure to skip it.
A lot of people really like the. It's the next to the last episode, I think.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You'll know it because it has a title that's kind of like based around music.
Oh.
And it's stupidity. Like the science behind it is stupid. Not that all Star Trek is supposed to make sense. But it was just dumb. The premise was dumb. It was just like, why do we need this slapstick comedy in Star Trek? But then the one where they had Brad Boimler and all of the people from Lower Decks show up in their real actor forms.
Oh, what?
Was kind of interesting.
That's kind of cool.
It's kind of interesting. It's a boring episode.
Yeah.
The premise of it was just, hey, we need to mash these two IPs together. So unfortunately, the story writing wasn't very good. They could have done a lot more with it. But I liked it. You know, I liked it. That was kind of cool. Is that what that was? The crossover anniversary one? Did they try to actually do science? Well, they tried to say that this alien thing caused them all to sing, which was the stupidest stuff I've ever heard in my life.
That does sound really weird.
Solo Terror, that's awesome.
Heck yeah. Yeah, yesterday chat was coming up with new color names for Wizard's Butt. Got a little out of hand.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Don't skip the sing along. If you slog through, it actually works for character development before a really hard episode. Is it the next to the last one? Because the last one is the hegemony one with the Gorn and stuff, right? It really leaves you on a cliffhanger, season 2.
Oh really?
Yeah, like frustrating cliffhanger. Like I nearly got up and screamed at the television. Like, I'm sick, don't do this to me. When is season 3 coming?
That's awesome.
So we're doing some pretty simple stuff here to this base. Not going super crazy with it. Started with a little bit of a mix of the, let's see here, what did I use? It was neutral gray and bright neutral gray. Yep. Like a 50-50 mix. I didn't want to go straight to bright neutral gray because it would have been really bright. And now I'm just using a little bit of, was it dark ivory, I think? Yep. Dry brushed over the edges.
Dry brush it.
Dry brush it. And then I'm going to use a whole bunch of glazes and stuff to darken everything back up.
Dirty down.
Dirty it on down.
Yeah, I like most of the character on Strange New World. Somebody asked up above is how did I like the premise of Creator? I really like the premise of Creator. It's very much Matrixy in the sense of the AI and the robots. It's I guess it's not very much Matrixy. It has the same similar premise, but the relationship and the strain between man and man's creation. And I'm always a fan of that sci-fi line, right? At least it's a good way to get me interested in seeing what you've written or produced, because I can really kind of get into the whole idea of how does man create something that could be as smart as he is potentially, but that still needs man involved, right? Because you can easily see the son rise against the father only to realize that the son still needs the father to live the rest of its life. And so that's why that conundrum always gets me.
I can't remember. Are you somebody who enjoys Battlestar Galactica? Because it's very much
the newer one was kind of like that. I think it went too far down a rabbit hole of having everybody be a Cylon.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I thought that was kind. I did like Battlestar, the new Battlestar Galactica, but at one point in time it just got silly.
Mike, that is not a silly question. We are working on one. We'll let you know when it is ready. You can buy it real hard.
The creator was shot on a Sony FX3. I mean, it's a beautiful movie, and the special effects in it are fantastic. I like the Eye of God in the sky. They called I forget what they called their platform. But the the West, I don't like the East versus West thing that they did. I feel like that was politicized, but I can get over it. But the West had this big eye in the sky that could fire missiles down from basically low orbit near space, and had these neat blue targeting beams that ran all over the Earth, and the way they did that was really good. A lot of the vehicular stuff they did was fantastic. The big massive tanks they have in it that were the U.S. Army, other than having U.S. Army written on the side of them, there were some stupid things in the movie. But if you weren't paying attention, like I pay like particular attention to that kind of stuff. But as I was just watching it for eye candy, it's a beautiful movie. I thought it was done pretty well. The acting was good. So yeah, it was much better than Rebel Moon.
Oh God, I've heard bad things about that movie.
It's like one of the weakest attempts at sci-fi I've ever seen in my life.
Oh God.
And all of the Zack Snyder aficionados are standing up for it. And I don't care who directed the movie. A lot of people are like, you just don't like Zack Snyder. I was like, no, I like most of what I've seen, I think. I liked his Batman stuff. Didn't he do Batman? No, that's Christopher Nolan.
That's Christopher Nolan.
But I liked his Justice League, right?
Wait for the Snyder cut.
Right. Well, see that, and Emery, we were talking about that. It's like, why do I have to watch your movie when it comes out and then wait for the director? Shouldn't the first cut, since it's on Netflix, be the director's cut? Like, what are you doing?
We have a question for Fire Arc.
It wasn't even, dude. It wasn't even good enough to tarnish Seven Samurai's name by saying it was Seven Samurai in space. I would not put any Akira Kurosawa stuff up against Rebel Moon. That gives Rebel Moon way too much credit.
Oh yeah.
It was garbage. Like I nearly turned it off, and I don't say that about too many movies, and especially not sci-fi movies. I was bummed, dude, because I really was expectant.
I mean, it was hyped. It was really, really hyped.
Jen went to her room to her room. Go to your room, little girl. She went to our bedroom and watched TV. She likes to lay in bed and watch TV. So she went to the bedroom and watched TV way earlier than she normally does because it came on at 8 o'clock our time at 7 p.m. Pacific. And we were checking Netflix for when it showed up because it didn't show as a thing you could see. So I was right on it. Right at 8 p.m. I was like, bingo, refresh, and hit it, play. So I was down. I was committed to this. And I watched it. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Thank you for the sub, Deadbeat Artist. 29 months.
Oh, yeah, Ghost Hunter. Zack Snyder did 300. It was good. It was basically frame by frame the comic book. I thought it did wonderfully.
Fire Arc had a question. When you clean your dry brushes, do you clean them the same way you clean regular brushes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Use that brush goop.
Yep.
Yeah, you can put brush goop on it. They're a little tougher, obviously, because they're more dense with bristles, so it takes a little bit longer. You might have to clean them 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Depending
on how long you've used them before you cleaned them last, but yeah. It tried to be Seven Samurai with the story. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I just am joking with the whole, like, let's not tarnish Kurosawa stuff. It's like Sanjuro, Yojimbo, Seven Samurai, all that stuff is just fantastic old movies, and the spaghetti westerns did them much better. And that's, I feel like, what he was trying to do here is create that same, kind of spaghetti western thing.
See you, Lone Samurai. Have a good night.
See ya.
Back to cooking. Have a good one. Lone Samurai says Rebel Moon felt like a 40K movie written by AI.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, I will give you that. It did feel like a movie written by AI because it's so disjointed and so poorly put together. I always try to look at the good in things, and I will say that the only character that had any development really at all was the female character. At the end of the movie, you kind of got a stint that they were going to try to develop the bad guy. And I know there's a part 2 coming, but I feel like the bad guy was just, chaotic bad guy. I thought at one point they were going to go down the road of like James Bond bad guy, where you finally got his whole story and an expose at the end, but it didn't really come to that. And yeah, we just never really got a good look at stuff, I felt like the character development was pretty blah.
And these are all things that you can't like recover in a second like episode.
No, because they've already shot it.
Yeah.
They just need to edit it or whatever. Maybe they can change it based on some feedback or whatever, and I wish them all the best. I mean, they're definitely, they talk about Rebel Moon, #1 watch movie in the world, and I'm like, okay, well, that just means there wasn't anything else out good either.
Yeah.
You got us all hyped up, so a lot of us watched it, but we're lesser for having done so. The Snyder Cut will be fixing the issue we had with part 1. So I'm going to ask you, if I release a product and half-ass it, are you going to be around for me to get it right the next time? I mean, hopefully if it's Monument Hobbies, you would do that because we get it right most of the time. But no, it's like, come on, man, put your real movie out. If you have a real movie, don't maybe wait for a cut of it. Give me the right movie. What the hell?
He's our next color set. Oh, you don't like it? Well, just wait for when we fix it.
Yeah, wait for the edited version of it.
Yeah, no.
They cut it all out to make the movie shorter.
They should just release it as a
But it's on
4-hour long movie.
Netflix. It could have been episodic. It could have been 4 episodes instead of 2. And then you have the cut in 4 episodes. I mean, I'm not going to try to second guess why idiocy of Netflix is that we have to have it in 2 1.5 to 2 hour sections, or whatever. But it's just a bad marketing plan, man. Like, how long do they think people are going to put up with that before we just get tired of stupid movies?
I wonder why now that there's so many movies that are coming out in streaming services that they're still limiting themselves to the 2 hour, 2.5 hour time.
Because that's just what people do.
Well, it's attention span, right?
for sure.
It's and so, and it's a good point, is that how much of the story can you tell in a 2-hour window if you know that that's the attention span for most people's watching habits when they sit down for a movie? Because everything has become so episodic, and yes, people will binge watch, but there's something psychological about the binging of 40-minute long episodes when they're non-commercialized, that I think you sit through more than you would if you were just sitting through one movie end to end.
You get that just one more. One more.
Yeah, well, that's what I
Which you
did
don't
last
get with
night. I'm
movies.
like, oh, I could just watch one more episode.
Yeah.
7 episodes later.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, and they're not getting any better. But yeah, I don't understand it. I felt like what was it that I said about Rebel Moon? I said something really horrible about it the other day.
I do that with shorts, YouTube shorts,
Mm-hmm.
or TikTok. Just one more.
Snyder Cut
70
is one of the
later.
few exceptions I can think of for a longer length. Yeah, and I'll give it that when the Justice League first came out and I watched it, I walked away feeling exactly like Rebel Moon. I was like, good premise, superheroes I dig, but the way it was put together was so jumbled and it didn't make any sense and this and that and the other, and you felt like they left something on the floor. And Zack Snyder came out and said I was so pissed off, they wouldn't let me put out the movie I shot. Everybody, supposedly lobbied. Maybe it was a big marketing ploy. They released the Snyder Cut. The movie made sense, right?
It was a long movie, though.
It was long and arduous to get through, but it made sense, and I was happy to watch it. I would not have wanted to go watch that in a theater seat. Being on my own comfy couch was probably the way that needed to be. So there might be some behind the scenes, like, well, people aren't going to sit in the theaters for this, but they will sit on their home. But nowadays, I don't know that theaters are really getting butts in seats the way they used to anyway.
Nope.
So I would just make it the movie you need to make it and forget about all that stuff. But I think people are afraid to do that because the theaters still have some say, probably. But I don't know. I'm not in tune with all that stuff. I just know that movie makers make the movie you want to make, And if the studio doesn't, then shame on both of you. Because, yeah, Rebel Moon's garbage.
That's a bummer.
Garbage.
I was hoping I would have a really sweet new sci-fi or show to watch.
I mean, I would say go watch it. I don't know that... One of the coolest things in it is there's a robot character that you want to know a lot more about it, but of course they don't tell you anything about that.
Of course. Yep.
Like I said, the female protagonist, her character is notably the standout because you can see and feel the problem and the chaos surrounding her, and you want to know more and more and more, but it just goes too quick. All these situations are just like in and out the door and done in this, and some action that doesn't make any sense, and then some more action that doesn't make any sense, and here's a decision that gets cobbled in, and it's like, what?
What is happening?
Hey, let's take this entire group of people to go save a village of 200 people and let them destroy this planet. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Have you watched it? Come on, man. Yeah, there's a robot, then there's not. Then there's credits and there's a robot. It's like, White, that was the coolest guy in the movie. And they just send him off on I don't know, maybe he'll get his own series. But yeah, it's pathetic story writing the way it was presented to us. One can only hope that, but I mean, this was his whole deal. So I can't feel like it was the same thing that happened with, is it Warner Brothers that does DC stuff?
Yeah,
I can't believe it's the same issue that was had with Warner Brothers and the Justice League thing.
I feel like
because this is literally Zack Snyder went to Netflix and says, "Here's my thing. I'm in control," and he did it. And this is what we got. It's garbage.
Yeah.
Game delay. The cultural context is so important to the original film.
Which original film?
Seven Samurai.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. But even in Seven Samurai, you had more of a context for each of the characters and their personalities. And in this one, I mean, you never really even heard any of them talk. I mean, not really. The general, a little. The crazy kind of samurai chick, she didn't really say anything at all. We see her fight Spider Woman and, roll credits. It's just bad. Oh, Ghost Hunter, I saw that comment. I'm not going to read it out loud. I'm through bagging on them.
What color are you using now, Jordan?
I am using Dark Umber.
Oh. Just with water?
Yep. Just trying to darken up these areas where I want that kind of earthiness to come out. Dust and soil and stuff like that from underneath. Concrete.
Phoenix says that it was 4 hours long for part one. Well, then it should have been in two parts. Part 1A? Or part 1, Act 1, part 1, Act 2. Then part 2, Act 1, part 2, Act 2. But like I said, it might be hard to get to a stopping point. Not every 4-hour story can be cut down to two 2-hour sections. And I understand that. And can respect that. But, make both available at the same time. You want the Cliff's Notes version? Watch this one. You want to spend 4 hours with your butt planted in a seat watching a Zack Snyder movie? Watch this one. But I even thought the technology, the ships were half-assed. None of the sci-fi part of it really made me feel like they'd paid any attention to the design behind any of it. It was trying way too hard to be something between like Firefly. I mean, Firefly did it better.
The like Western.
Yeah, it just felt wrong. It didn't have any sense. Everybody says it's a 40K movie, and I'm like, I don't know what movie you were watching. Just because the guy wore a high brim hat, and looked like a commissar hat. That's it. Literally the only thing in there that was anything 40K at all. Is that he looked like a commissar. And but no, I don't know that it has any relation to 40K. I think that's putting a blemish on 40K again. Event Horizon is a 40K movie. Fight me. I saw a podcast the other day where the director of Die Hard finally admitted it's a Christmas movie. That's the first time he's ever admitted, I think, in public that it was a Christmas movie. And the guy that was doing the podcast had him on, and he went through, he goes, here's my 10 reasons why Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And he was like, and you will listen to me. And, and so the guy sat there while he told him, and at the end he goes, I can't argue with any of that. It's a Christmas movie. He goes, "That's the best it's been presented to me ever."
It
It was great.
You got it.
Avian, you're correct. Don't worry. I will not
Yeah, vindication. Ho ho ho.
remove your head. T. Schmidt said, if anything, it was a bad Star Wars.
Well,
We have enough of those.
we already have. Yeah, we have a lot of those already.
Game delay. The amount that Kurosawa could do in 3 hours is a little mind blowing. His movies are some of my favorite movies of all time.
I don't think I've
Sanjuro, Yojimbo, Seven Samurai. Yes.
Hi, Jade.
Going on, Jade. And I never get them right. If it was Yojimbo or Sanjuro that Bruce Willis did a western of, a modern one. I think it's Yojimbo. You know, and even that one was pretty good. But his themes are everlasting, evergreen, right? You can use them all the time. Honor, and all the tales that go along with it is great stuff. But yeah, it was very cultural, right? Because that was all like steeped in that Bushido.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, it was bad Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, everybody says it was pitched as a Star Wars flick first, right? And got denied by Disney, Lucasfilm, and so he, took it and shopped it to Netflix. And I don't know that we'll ever know the true story behind any of how that went down, but I can understand if you wrote a movie and you really wanted to see it through, and you thought it would be good for Star Wars, then great. I don't.
I mean, we're probably seeing the reason why they shot it down, to be frank.
Well, and I don't know anything about the business of Star Wars, so I'm not the one to ask. But I can tell you that if somebody would have pitched this storyline to me, and yes, it was like, okay, so this movie's been done a million times, what makes this different? And nothing that I saw made it any different. Like, where would this fit in the Star Wars cinematic sequence? They already did Rogue One, right? And to some extent, this was a really bad attempt at a kind of a Rogue One type thing. It didn't make any of the people that they were out to save likable or reasonable for saving. Not saying that you shouldn't save all life, but they sacrificed so much life to save so few along the way that just ruined the story for me. Like, that's not what heroes do. What the hell are you doing? Even anti-heroes don't do that. She's a very reluctant, not quite anti-hero, but she's a reluctant heroine, our leading lady. Fistful of dollars, yeah.
You guys are really selling me on seeing this movie.
Because you want to see
On Rebel Moon?
I don't.
how
I'm
bad
not.
it
No.
is?
On Rebel Moon, yeah.
It's a tough watch.
It's like one of those like, oh my gosh, this tastes horrible. Here, try it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a tough watch. And I hate being a downer about stuff like that, but I'm like, man, I had such high expectations.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean it's not like, I think whenever I go in with high expectations is when I set myself up for this kind of disappointment, because I do like Zack Snyder's stuff mostly. And I was really excited for a new sci-fi epic. And then the way they pitched it and all that, it's just we weren't given the bill of goods that we,
Paid for.
were sold. So it's a little rough around the edges. Yeah, go watch Seven Samurai instead.
I might, because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I knew that Babylon 5 had been pitched as a Star Trek thing.
British Panda said, "This tastes terrible. Here, try it."
Yeah,
Malort
Malort.
in a nutshell.
That's Malort.
I have partaken of Malort. It's not great.
What?
Yeah, it's not great. I wouldn't even say it's good.
T. Schmidt said he had to watch Rebel Moon 3 times because he slept through it twice.
That's me with Spaceballs.
Yeah, it doesn't have enough that kept me captivated, I mean, it was like the spaceship they were in was like, Wish.com Millennium Falcon. Charlie Hunnam's character, you kind of got from the beginning what was going to go down. So
It is, Philip.
Phil
Spaceballs.
says, but Spaceballs is your favorite
It
movie.
is my favorite movie of all time.
Is it really?
Yep.
Huh.
Favorite movie of all time.
But again, it's funny because then I watched The Creator and I had zero expectations for The Creator because unfortunately I didn't know anything about it until I started seeing reviews for it. It was not launched in a way that put it in front of me as its intended audience, so the marketing didn't hit me. I didn't see anything about it. And so I had no expectations going in other than, hey, I'm going to sit here and watch this movie that I'm interested in because the special effects look kind of cool. I like the way they did the androids with like the cylinder in their head. You could see through where their ears were supposed to be. I thought that was neat, and I wanted to see how it played out through the movie because that's a hell of a thing to pull off with the actors' faces. Basically, look like they were draped across metallic head and neck, and there's a rotating cylinder that's kind of like a cogitator that goes from where their ears would be, and they can put instruments in there to do testing.
Oh, weird.
It's bitchin'. I would recommend you watch The Creator. It has lots of problems with it because if you have a big eye-in-the-sky space station that can drop nuclear missiles on your enemies, then why do you even have war, right? You would have already just nuked all of Asia where they had AI, So, but they had the MacGuffin, So I get it. But if you can work it, the difference was that The Creator allowed me to see past those things until I was done with the movie. Sometimes you'll watch a movie and then at the end you'll sit back and think about things and you'll be like, oh, that was kind of weird. I wish they would have done that different. But while you were watching it, it was enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was The Creator. The Creator was enjoyable front to back for me. And at the end of it, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I started thinking about it. I was like, well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You've got this Wrath of God machine flying around and a satellite that can drop nukes all over the planet. Nobody's your enemy. Right? You've gotten rid of war and enemies by having this damn thing.
Yeah, everybody loves you right now.
It was called Nomad. That's what it was. Nomad. Instead of NORAD. So, and so I was like, And, it took them till the end of the movie to bomb the place where all the bad guys were. I'm like, dude, it's like a city with no protection. Like, this city was here. So that part I found kind of laughable after the fact, but the movie was enjoyable while I was watching it. So while those things might be big enough to not make me want to watch it again, it was great while I watched it. I had a fun time from start to finish. I never felt like turning it off. I didn't want to pause it to get up and go make a sandwich. It was good, right? And then the Rebel Moon made you think about all the bad stuff while you're watching it.
Yeah, that's a bad sign.
Songer, you say The Creator was bad? AI remake?
Phil said, who is Al and why are we trying to kill him?
Who's Al? He had an egg MacGuffin.
An egg MacGuffin.
How's it going, Professional Paint Liquor?
What up? Welcome.
Mike Genie has an interesting one. He says the goal wasn't to kill AI, it was to kill a resistance force of AI that wasn't fully controlled by government programming that was intermingled with your population. So I guess I'd have to go back and watch because I know that at one point, because that's kind of what I was thinking, is this just a pocket of resistance? But the general at one point in time says they won't stop until they've rooted out all AI everywhere, which I thought was interesting. I know they were going for the I never can remember the name, whatever it is. The AI programming leader or whatever, and they were trying to get to the terrorist cell, they called it, and all that. And so that's kind of what I went with in my premise for it. Like I said, I think that Creator, while not being anything new, to Songer's comment, it was kind of like a redo of AI, and I think all of those are kind of the same, the way they did iRobot with the Will Smith one, which is, not real indicative of the book, but, the way they did that was the same. The Matrix has very similar feel to it as to, man against machine and who is the creator versus the created kind of a thing. But it's always interesting to me to see how it plays out. And when given that I like the premise, the filming was great. Some of the music sequences were fantastic. The filming was great. The special effects were great. It had a very District 9 feel to it at a lot of parts because of the way the technology was intermingled in with like what we would consider to be, current modern day stuff. So I like that. I think they did a very good job there, whereas I feel like Rebel Moon's technology was just cobbled together. You know? Like, hey, what special effect guy has some time on his plate?
Think for the follow Manuel.
Yeah, and Philip K. Dick, right, is kind of the same. So it really depends on how you begin a movie and the mindset you have, Songer. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, and that could very well be, right? I had zero expectations for Creator, and it was better for me. I had high expectations for Rebel Moon, and it sucked. So it can very well be that we're finding the psychology of your own expectations not being met and how that impacts you immediately, you know? And I can agree with that wholeheartedly, because there's been, quite a few times where I have convinced myself that I don't want to find out anything about a movie before I go see it. I just kind of want to walk in and enjoy myself. And I tend to have more fun that way.
I did that with the Godzilla movie.
Oh, yeah, I did it with the Godzilla movie too.
Yeah, I had no idea anything about it.
Yep. Yeah, the Godzilla movie the world's just all crazy about it, and I think it's a pretty good movie. I think it's a fairly good representation of what original Godzilla was. Mm-hmm. I still think that and as is pretty typical with Japanese movies of that type, it's not about the character development, it's about the situation and the story that's being told. But I like my story to involve the characters that I'm watching on the screen, so that I feel like I could, if I were put in their place, I would feel the emotions I'm seeing. And as opposed to just be run, scared of lizard, I wish they would have, kind of dived deeper into some of the characterization in that one, but there's a lot of characters. They throw a lot of people at you in Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
So, it was good. But yeah, I went in with no expectation. I just wanted to have a good time.
I want to do more movie nights like that.
Yeah, I think company movie night was fun. That's what I was just about to say. Is I really enjoyed. We when we went and saw Godzilla, it was me, Phil, Gabe, Jordan, and my nephew, and I thought that worked really well.
Yeah,
we should make that available. Have more people invited and do that once a month or something like that.
Yeah.
If there's a good enough movie to see.
Yeah.
Either that or we'll just get a bigger screen TV here and we'll play our own movie night. Has there been a true Asimov book adaptation to film? Definitely not iRobot. No. Is there, what else? No. Has anything else been adapted to film from Asimov?
Game Delay said, oddly enough, Run, Scared of Lizard was the original Japanese title of the movie.
I know. So I brought that up.
Wait, was it really?
To show I'm in the know. No.
Oh, okay.
Run, Scared of Lizard is now what everybody should call Godzilla. Oh, Foundation is the current one, right? And I have to admit that I only watched the first episode of Foundation, and I've heard mixed results on it. I need to go back and pay attention to it.
It was interesting.
Jay, do you have to apologize for typos? You're on the bike again? I mean, that looks good to me. But I'm sick, so don't trust what I say. So Twitch is now randomly putting banners around streamers' streams. Yeah. Yeah, they're advertising. I'm pretty sure that Twitch is in a position where if they don't make money, they die. I mean, that's every business, but I don't think Twitch has ever made money. Somebody would have to prove me wrong. You can look at Amazon's financials probably and see, but I don't know that. Run, Scared of Lizard.
I think they were doing pretty okay with getting paid on their ads, but then they had a bunch of really popular streamers get pulled over to YouTube.
I think that they've always spent more than they've made.
Yeah.
Trying to make the platform something more.
Yeah.
At one point in time, they were trying to do stuff live with the NBA. They had to spend a lot of money on that.
Oh, yeah.
They've tried to do all sorts of crazy stuff, and it's just not always something that has panned out for them,
It is interesting that, they for a live stream platform, they have, because Amazon has a deal with NFL now, right? Where they
maybe
I think like some Thursday Night Football is.
Oh
on
yeah, maybe
Amazon
I think
now.
I remember that, like on Prime.
Right,
I've seen
but it's interesting
stuff.
that it's on Prime and not.
Well,
Twitch.
yeah, I think that they tried to see if Twitch could be a good live television service, and it isn't.
Yeah.
which is funny because it is for us, but not for shows that you're so used to turning on to like ABC, NBC, CBS. Right. It's very strange. Again, you know, I think it's all the psychology of entertainment. It's like, I don't want to go to Twitch to watch football, you know? I don't know why. But yeah, it's funny that it's really never caught on as being anything that was good for just live broadcast, general like sitcoms and stuff you wouldn't see here, you know? But yeah.
Phoenix Merch said all it was Twitch, nothing else, just an orange fade to red banner. Interesting.
Somebody mentioned that the banners are better than you because what they do when they cycle off to a commercial, it shouldn't happen on ours. We don't do that, right? We don't monetize by placing commercials like mid-roll or anything like that on our Twitch stream. If you're not a subscriber, you have to watch them before you get into the stream. But so long as you stay on the stream, you shouldn't get mid-roll commercials.
We get banners, but not the mid-roll.
Yeah, the banners you can't stop.
I don't get banners when I'm watching stream as using my Prime sub. I think subbing also gets rid of the banners.
Yeah, subbing will get rid of all ads.
Yeah.
To the channel, to that particular channel. But if you're not subbed, you'll get the banners even when the channel hasn't monetized.
Yeah.
Commercials, because we don't monetize commercials here. So, but they don't allow us to say not. But the commercials are really, really a burden, man, because it's like it's not like TV where the program pauses and then you come back to right where you left off when the commercial's done. Here you've missed something.
Yeah.
Yep.
And for us as painters, there's been plenty of times where I've been watching a stream and a ad will come in and it's like, wait a minute, they were just saying something that was really important.
Yep.
And now everybody missed it. And it moves the video up into a little thing in the top right so you can still see what's going on. But for videos like what we do, that doesn't help you at all.
No.
If you're watching somebody play Tarkov, that doesn't matter because they're just going to do it again. You know?
Awkward said Twitch Turbo will get rid of all ads on the site, but streamers running ads will still get paid.
Yep. Yeah, if you do the Turbo thing. But that's in addition to Prime and in addition to everything else you do. And is it still like $8.99 a month or something? Did they make it more?
I don't watch enough Twitch for that to be worth it.
Twitch actually has impeccable timing with placing ads exactly when I want to hear something from a painter I'm not sub to. Exactly, man.
Yeah.
It bums me out. I hate it.
Then you have to wait till the stream's over to even go back.
Oh, to catch that like one little thing you missed, you had to go watch the VOD.
Yeah.
And it sounds stupid because we don't sub to as many of the streamers, but we do gifted subs to every streamer we go to just about. Right. I'll roll, if you've seen me around on the internet during our off times, I'll roll into as many streamers as I can on any given day, and I'll dump 5, 10, 20 gifted subs. I really love the idea that everybody can watch uninterrupted. But I always forget myself. I always forget to sub to the channel because it's not on the same thing, right? It's like gift some subs, and I hit the gift 10 subs, and I'm woohoo, yeah, I love you guys, and talk in chat and get excited, and then I go to the next channel, and I always forget. It's like, God damn, I haven't subbed to these people. I'll go back and get caught with a commercial again.
And you're like, I thought I got rid of this. And I'm like, oh.
Like, dang it. But yeah, I go into people's channels like I want everybody to be a sub to the creatives on here because there's no reason to have to watch all that commercialization nonsense. They're not even really tagged for us, which sucks. The platform isn't built for what we do, so the demographic for the targeted ads doesn't work really well for everybody. I'm sure some of us love, Fortnite and whatever the hell else they're talking about, but
game delay. This is such a relaxing. No, I don't need a new truck.
Exactly. Exactly, Gabe. That's the perfect way to put it, Game Delay. It's exactly the way I think. It's like, I don't need another Toyota. I don't even have a Toyota.
Can't you tell that we're spending all of our money on plastic miniatures? We don't have money for cars.
Wait a minute. Avian says, sorry to do this. Slow Fuse Baby J in chat. Thank you for your tips for getting plastic resin crack on eBay. You finally got a deal on items. Why are you sorry?
I don't.
A lot of retailers that don't have a good internet presence with their own website find that eBay is a better way for them to sell.
Yep.
Because it's a marketplace that already draws a lot of eyes. Same with Amazon.
You know, you can buy our products on Amazon bought directly from us. We don't do them at a discount, but you can get them on Amazon because a lot of people shop there. But a lot of people will do that and discount and whatever. I mean, it should, you know, most of the time, depending on the manufacturer, a lot of like we do what's called MAP, right? Minimum advertised pricing, so that our dealers can't, you know, drive the price of Pro Acryl to the bottom of the barrel. You know, and so when they go on eBay and stuff like that, we just kind of police that as much as we can with the time we have to make sure that people aren't dumping the price out. But it's kind of not the Wild West it used to be. I know a lot of people say that, you know, eBay back in its glory day, and depending on who you talk to, it might be in its glory day now, but I remember when eBay first started, and I really was one of those guys watching the auction timer, you know? 15 minutes left. Don't talk to me. I'm trying to win this auction. You know, and now it's not like that. Now it's I go on there because the store I buy from is on eBay, and they don't do a website. You know, so but I know where I need to go.
I'm pretty sure Jason's side has a keyboard too.
We have a keyboard.
What did you need?
Oh, I just need to log in so that we can pull up the.
Oh, to get the thing ready.
Yeah.
Game Delay says, Avian, are you leaving us now that you've used us for... Oh,
Oh.
you can't use the number pad, dude.
Number pad.
Hit one painter main.
Oh shoot! Oh, I can't do it on here either.
Nope.
Dang it!
No number
It's
pad.
the same computer, Jordan.
You know what? Yes, it is. You are
Dave,
correct.
can you make a note for me to fix that?
Yeah.
So we can take that, or you can go into OBS and just remove all the keybinds,
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
the custom keybinds.
I'll make a note for myself.
Or Jordan and
Oh.
Jen always get themselves in trouble.
I was like, what's happening? Why did it change?
eBay,
There
yeah, on eBay you used to have to send like money orders. Yeah. When I won some of my first auctions, I had to go to the post office and get a postal money order and mail it to the person and then get my stuff.
Oh jeez.
And you want to talk about trust. You
Yeah,
know?
that's crazy.
But I mean, that's how mail order worked.
Ugh.
Send us a check, we'll send you your stuff. You know? Money orders were always a little sketchy because that was cash. You know, that was legit like, okay, here's $10 in an envelope. Hope nobody opens it.
Alrighty, here we go.
Yeah, the bots on eBay make it almost impossible. Although I rarely find anything worth bidding on. Everything's buy it now or make an offer.
Yeah,
You know?
I think they've largely moved away from doing
If you're buying collectibles, like real collectibles or watches, which they even made an eBay watch thing now because they had so much I think they got caught up in a lawsuit for all of the fraudulent watches
Oh, that
that
were
were
on the
being
platform.
sold through their marketplace, and then they weren't being able to get people their money back and stuff. So I think they had to make like eBay watch verification thing, like you can send the watch to
Yes.
their people.
I actually had to do that for a card that I sold not too long ago. You have
Yeah,
to
you
like,
have to send it through an intermediary for
you
verification.
Have to, yep. You have to mail
Yep.
it to a weird. Like I was like, I hope I'm sending it to the right place.
Yeah, it's very strange, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Interesting.
more power to them, man. Whatever they can do to make that a safe transaction, because you know when you're buying collectibles, having the internet and worldwide availability is huge. You know,
Yeah, and they're good about it too. Like they're just like, yeah, we'll hold your money until we get it, and then once we verify that it's like a legitimate thing that you sold, then you know we'll issue your funds, and then you can, and then we will take care of shipping it to its final location, which is nice.
Megalodon says there's a new Jaws pinball machine coming out in February, and he has to convince his wife that they need a $13,000 pinball machine.
Well,
That sounds great.
do it.
That sounds like an easy conversation. What are
Sounds
you waiting
pretty
on?
cool.
I mean, you can't even convince Jen to buy a popcorn machine, so good luck. Good luck, buddy.
Jade said, "Don't give up hope. I convinced Chuck for me to get a new bike." I feel like bike and pinball machine are two very different things.
Are they though?
It's all subjective, man.
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
true.
are they really?
True.
It's all subjective. Asking my mom for a new pair of jeans was like asking for that pinball machine. And please, no tough skins.
So funny. I can't believe that those things ever existed. Wild to me.
I can't believe that some people buy them nowadays and pay like $200 for them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's like jeans out there that are as stiff as tough skins that people pay ungodly amounts of money for.
Like I said, it was easy. I got a new bike too. See, that's what you have to do, Megalodon. You say, hey, you get a pinball machine, I'll get a pinball machine. You get two
Yeah.
pinball machines.
I feel like that's Megalodon's story.
Yeah.
See? That's the thing. Because if next week I'm letting you all know I'm single, you know why? We just gave you the out. You say, honey, I'm going to get you what pinball... Here's how you approach this. Honey, I'm about to make a purchase. Which one of these pinball machines would you like? Because this is the one I'm getting. And then you
Yes.
just put it in the ball's in your court, babe.
We'll get one for you, and we'll get one for me.
I want to make sure I get you one too.
Yeah.
And if she says, then she only has one out, or two outs. She says, I want this one, or no, honey, I'm fine. You just get what you want. That's the only two. The only two things that can happen.
Yeah.
There, problem solved. That's what we
did
do
it.
here on Monument Hobbies.
did it.
We solve problems. Best life advice ever. Right there.
So, shall we adjourn to the December challenge?
Sure.
We have
Sounds
quite a
great.
few to go through, actually.
Oh, we
I think
do?
We have 28 to go through.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang. Which scene do you guys use for this?
If you go over to...
It's whips.
Whips, that's what it is.
It's whips. Oh. I hope this is the right button.
Oh my God. You hit the one that says whip.
Is it just copying the screen?
It has nothing shown because you have to go to properties.
Yep.
Like when you're on the whip.
Got it.
In
Okay.
OBS.
All right, studio mode.
Oh, yeah, studio mode. Gabe's new best friend.
I don't know. What are we?
He's doing whips so that he's doing it so
Whip
that
is
he can
live
screen
on the right now, Gabe.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So now go to where it says Discord, the visible Discord 2 in the sources list.
Okay.
Right click that. Properties.
Great.
And now pick the window. Yep, there you go. It doesn't auto update that stuff.
Perfection.
Great.
Welcome. And I think I adjusted the photos properly this time, so we shouldn't have anything cut off. Hopefully. Welcome everybody
You heard it, Chad.
to our December 2023 challenge review
It's all Jordan's fault.
for our snow-based challenge.
And Jen says, "Hey, Gabe, there are instructions on the whiteboard."
Oh! Burr, 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 burr.
Dang, there totally is. It's right here. Yikes.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my goodness.
There's also giveaway instructions. Just kidding. We're not doing that.
Just kidding, we're not doing that.
Jen, you see what I have to deal with? Why do you
Oh.
leave me?
And this is where we find out that the snow globe won the month. Ghost Hunter.
Did somebody actually make a snow globe?
Yes.
Oh my
That's
God.
great.
The
I never look
British
at these.
did.
I have made myself. I am such a good boy. I never look at these until
don't
right
either.
now. This gets to be like my favorite thing.
If only we had somebody else to make the things. So, but I look at them when I make them. So I cannot have the whole complete suspense.
Philip, you can't win. You just won't win. You can't do a giveaway. You're not allowed to.
I don't know. I don't know that we have a chair overlay for this one, guys.
I
So
don't think so.
I'll just be disembodied voice
Great.
because we never know if it's going to overlay the picture or not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jen, are arrow keys okay? Is that safe ground? Arrow keys?
Yeah,
Your arrow keys are fine. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
There we
So
go.
we got Punishers. He did say he wasn't able to finish, but he said this is as far as he got. I wanted to put him in here so we could talk about it
That's pretty fantastic.
because it's pretty cool.
It could have been so much.
It could have been so much more finished, but what was finished is pretty cool, and I like the concept.
You could have been a contender, Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher, you could have been a contender, but you're not.
I like where it's going. I would
Mhm.
assume there's going to be a lot of snow on the ground.
Yeah, the whole snow-based thing being the the focal point for the month.
Watt asked, "Who was your favorite ineligible giveaway participant, and why is it Phil?"
Wait, I'm ineligible?
Correct.
Well,
It's in your contract, Phil. Read your contract.
yeah.
Yep. Always read your contracts, Phil. We've talked about this before. We shall talk about it again.
The way this keeps working for us is because Phil can't read.
Oh my goodness. No, Punisher, what you did looks really cool.
I love the idea. Keep going with it. Don't quit.
Yeah.
It'd be an awesome diorama when you get done.
Mm-hmm. S-Bell. This is very cool. I like the frozen icicles coming down.
Is this from that movie Frozen?
Yes.
It is. Jason, will you serenade us with "Let It Go" in
Please.
your voice?
Please.
I will go to my grave with one of my biggest accomplishments being that I have never even seen 1 second of this movie.
I think when I was in high school, I saw it 6 times in theaters.
That does not surprise me.
You
I don't
saw
know.
it 6 times in theaters?
It was that time. I don't know why I did. It was a bunch of different friends were like, "Let's go see it," and then another friend was like, "Let's see it again," because it was like the first like big Disney movie that came out when we were like teenagers.
And
I don't
that
know
was a
why.
big thing for you, I see.
It was apparently.
I get it.
When I was in high school, I was stoked that Aliens was coming out.
Let's go see it. Ironically,
All right. Well, I like it. We move on to the next one.
No, go back. The
Oh,
base
you're
is
right,
the
you're
base is really cool because I like how they integrated the blue in there to give it that kind of really chilled, frozen look.
Yes.
Looks really good.
yeah, it's super cool.
Is this something that I'm supposed to recognize from a movie that I haven't seen?
Yes.
Okay, so she like walks out onto a.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
I even like it better if it's a thing that's actually like an iconic scene in the movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she like builds a bridge out of ice from here.
Oh.
and then builds
Yeah,
a castle
yeah.
on the other side.
All right, thumbs way up on that.
She she builds like a castle of ice on top of a mountain, and she gets from like one peak to the last one by building a bridge. Thing.
Gotcha.
And yes, I've seen this movie.
T. Schmidt said, "Thanks. Now I feel old."
Why do you feel old, T. Schmidt?
Because this
Gabe
came
said he
out
saw it in high school.
when it was in
Yeah.
high school. When I was in high school.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good old Gabe making you feel young again.
Yep.
If it makes you feel any better, I had the same reaction.
Great. All right.
Fire-
Fireheart
like,
says
that'll
while
tell
she's
you.
also singing. So she's a multitasker.
Yes.
Yes,
She's
gotcha.
singing while building.
Gotcha.
All right. Next one. Little Rock.
Little ice rock.
What is that?
It's a little ice rock.
What is it?
Sipoka, what is this?
If you're here.
I need to know what this is.
It's an ice rock.
Because it is. It's like a chunk of ice
Uh-huh.
with like mittens.
Yep.
It's an ice rock.
Ice elemental? Question mark?
Yeah, like what is
It
this?
works.
It's
pretty fun.
cute.
I'm
It is
interested
pretty
if it's
cute.
It's
plastic.
awesome is what it is. I'm like, what is it? It's like this cute chunk of rock with 2 eye holes.
Thank you for the follow. Do you think it's a plastic sculpt, or do you think it is hand sculpted with like clay or something?
Oh, that's a good question, right? At first, because I was looking at the picture on the right, it looked like it could have been one of like a D20 or a D12 or something that was painted
from
up,
the
right?
shape?
Because the shape. But then I look at the other one and it doesn't have that same depth.
No,
Or
I think
it's
I don't
just a
think,
rock.
right? So I think it's either like just a clay sculpt, you know?
What if it's a real rock? It
Could be.
could be a real rock.
With the hand sculpted. This rock does remind me of.
The eyes look like they're punched in, though, right?
Oh, that
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
That's
It does remind me of one of the rocks that Christopher glued to his gargant, though.
true. God.
I dig it. I like the
Why would you
idea.
remind me about that?
Yeah.
Somebody
I like it,
likes
and
us.
all of these make me feel cold.
It does.
Well, we have a really wonderfully located blanket.
we
right
do.
there for you.
I did supply Jason with a blanket,
Yes,
before
we
streaming.
have
You
a
got
Christmas
me
blanket
you got me
for
a Christmas
and
blanket.
he told me he didn't need no blankie.
It is not Christmas.
But it's so festive and warm.
It has candy canes and mistletoe on it, Gabe.
You trying to get a kiss from Papa Nurgle right now?
yeah, gross.
I am not trying to wear
I
a
would-
mistletoe blanket right
I
this
would
minute.
like no gifts from Nurgle.
It has a come at me, bro stance. It looks like hugs.
It does look like hugs.
Like I feel like this is a snow rock hug man. That's what this is.
This looks like something that you would see in a in an animated movie where there's hundreds of them and they're all coming to give you a hug.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Also like Frozen.
See, and they make this noise.
Yeah. Yeah. Some...
You're just like you're like sitting in a scene, and all of a sudden you hear in the distance.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Zambies. Zambies is asking who here responds to YouTube comments.
And then a bunch of these guys show up over the hill. That's how that works.
Who
Game Billy says, "I now hate this model. Why? Because it makes that noise."
Studio Ghibli creature for sure. I think Zambi's Jason replies to the YouTube comments.
Yes.
You can blame him.
I do not have the ability to do that. So,
Someone calling me out on YouTube.
well,
As they should.
yeah. I was about to say.
All right, going on to the
As
next
they
one.
Yeah,
should.
go to the last one.
Slavic.
Slavic.
What the heck?
Hello.
What is this sitting on? It makes the scale of this seem T90.
It is very small.
Is it like a
It's
what is that?
chilly.
Like a bottle cap? What is this?
It's not a bottle. It's a little bit larger, based on the other photo with all the paints in it, but it's still like pretty small.
It literally looks like the cap of like a texture paint.
Mm.
It might actually be that
That's crazy.
candle lid, perhaps.
The cover for a camera lens, that would give me
Oh, it does also.
Oh, no.
so much pain.
Yeah,
So
right. It has the ridges
painful.
on the side like a coin, but it looks like something you would twist off.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
I love that it's tiny though. Again, all of these are great for the winter effects they've done. The snow looks great on it. I don't know what's going on. What do we have? Like a wizard and a
Yeah,
ice
like a-
elemental?
Yeah. No. I think it's just like a
Like a totem?
crossway sign.
Oh, like a totem or something. I gotcha. Oh, it is. It's like a street sign.
Yeah, I think it's.
And he's just walking down the road.
I think so.
Gotcha.
Treebeard says it's a cap for marshmallow fluff.
I do really like.
Gotcha. Oh, it's a cat
that,
from Marshmallow Fluff.
I do really like that the.
Slovak was here, wasn't he?
I don't know.
There's also a frozen dude. Oh yeah, you can
Look
see
at.
his hand.
Is it edible? No, Zambies. No, it is not.
Oh, is there a hand sticking up out of the ice there?
Oh yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
you can see it
Like
right
down
here.
there? Yeah.
There's something poking up out of the ice. That's pretty cool though.
That is cool. I like.
I like it.
Hey, Zambies, you've got that reversed. You ask if it's edible, then you lick it if the answer is yes.
Yeah,
There's a whole logic flow here that you've missed. You don't lick it and say, "Can I eat?"
Can I eat? That's my dog does that. She'll put something in her mouth. Can I eat?
Can I
drop,
eat?
Drop.
Well, you're about to find out.
Yeah. All right, next one.
Yep.
Arg.
Arg.
Those are fun.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, wizard and a gobbo.
Nice little snow base. Got some snow on the feet, which is cool.
Does he have snow on his eyebrows?
I think those might just be white eyebrows.
Okay. I was going to say that gets points for me if it has frosting on its eyebrows.
It's
I
too
am
cool.
also down to give it credit for having frosting on its eyebrows. I'm down for that.
Everything is lickable once.
Is it?
I don't think so. Try licking the sun.
Yeah, you can lick it once.
I don't,
I don't
think,
think
you
you'll
can.
get there.
I don't think you can.
I think you will
Jordan's
be-
got a very good point. Not everything is lickable once.
Yes.
These are fun. I like the texture.
You know what else isn't lickable, Zambies? The bottom of the ocean.
That's true too.
Yeah, not
Ooh.
lickable. In fact,
Mm.
Well, there needs to be because the bottom of the ocean is just the.
So I have a question for you,
ocean
Jordan,
floor,
before you get all hot and heavy on this one.
yeah.
Is
Mhm.
the dirt under your feet at the beach
No.
when underwater
Nope.
the bottom of the ocean?
Nope.
Why not?
Deepest parts of the ocean.
Okay, so you have to qualify that because, yes, technically that is also the bottom of the ocean. The bottom extends all the way to where the ocean isn't.
You cannot lick the deepest part of the ocean.
Okay, there you go.
We did it.
There you go.
I'm lurking and missing a lick conversation.
This had your name all over it. Paint liquor and professional paint liquor.
That's awesome.
Everyone can breathe underwater once. No, that's not really breathing,
Yes.
right? Let's not spread false info here.
If you had gills, maybe you'd get there.
Hey, boys and girls, you can breathe underwater once.
Don't try that at home.
If a
please.
submarine scoops sand from the deepest part of the ocean and brings it to the surface, you could definitely lick it.
No,
I
but
don't
you
think
have
there's
to
been a
lick the
submersible
bottom.
to the deepest part of the ocean, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Have they made anything that can survive those pressures yet?
I don't think so.
Yet. Yeah, exactly. Punisher says yet.
Well, remember, your face has to be unprotected and lick the bottom of the ocean.
But now you're just adding more criteria.
Well, no, I mean, I said you have to lick the bottom of the ocean. How are you gonna lick the bottom of the ocean if you can't lick it
Well,
through a suit?
Let's get to the next one.
Yes.
We could do this all day.
Awkwardest panda.
All right, here's the snow globe.
Snow globe.
So I scrolled up a little
Wait
bit,
a minute.
and I got the photo before it was put in the snow globe, and then the snow globe itself.
Yeah.
Because I thought that the particularly the presents on here look really cool, and I wanted to showcase them.
Wait a minute. This is brilliant.
It's super cool.
Yeah, Awkwardish Panda said, "Hey, can I do a snow globe?" Because I was joking about it, and I said, "I mean, yeah, that sounds great. Do it." And then Awkwardish Panda did a snow globe.
So is this a working
I'm gonna
snow
I'm gonna be
globe?
honest
Yeah.
with you. I'm usually not this negative, but all y'all that didn't do a snow globe, tisk, tisk, tisk. This was obviously the answer.
Yeah.
This is brilliant, Awkwardish. Great job.
Yeah, this is really cool.
I need video of it being shaken up and then fluttering snow all over the place.
Yep.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, this is super, super cool. It's in the Discord. Great. Well, we'll scrounge for it. We'll find it.
Oh, there is a video. Nice. Ghost Hunter's like, I told you.
This is super cool.
I told you the snow globe wins the month.
This is great. Phenomenal.
What did you use to
I
protect...
love that it's bare-chested Santa.
Yeah.
I also, and I love that he's wearing a gold necklace with a gingerbread man on it.
Yep.
This
It's a great model by
this is
itself,
awesome.
and
Yeah.
then you put it in a snow globe.
The tankard with a candy cane
Yep.
straw.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This gives me a Violent Night vibes. If you've ever seen that movie, very funny. What did you put over the model to protect it from the liquid in the snow globe?
That's a great question.
Yeah, there's Chuck says the same thing. What's the model coated with to seal it?
There's a very good waterproof. I don't know how to say that word. Medium that is acrylic safe.
Awkward said I had to do weeks of research.
Yeah.
That's hilarious
That's
and
super
also
cool.
amazing.
Yeah, that's commitment.
So kudos.
Great job.
Yeah. Super, super cool.
You one upped my comment about snow globes. I was like, it'd be cool if somebody did a snow globe. And then you were like, well, how about I just do a snow globe?
Awkward said I had to commit to the bit.
Yeah.
Well, you did.
Yes, you did.
This is super cool.
Now I want to make a snow globe.
Yeah. What
This
the heck?
sounds cool.
The heck, man. All right, next one. Ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
I love this model.
So creepy.
It is very disturbing.
Yeah, I love this model. Because
Also-
it is so disturbing.
I want to point out how old those peripheral bottles are.
Yeah.
3 of them are.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. Very old peripheral bottles.
The Awkward said it even lights up from the bottom. for
Oh,
snow
very
globe.
cool.
Dang.
Very cool. Yeah, I love this
Oh, my
rabbit
snow
model.
globe.
Yeah, this
I've seen it
rabbit's super
around.
Cool.
Zambi's just painted this model.
Mhm.
Nice.
Is this a weird models?
Um,
Is this a Malifaux, one of the redo Malifaux ones?
I think so. Now that you mention it.
Game delay said the bottle says
Old pyro red.
the bee wore off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Zams. You did this for the fluorescent video, didn't you?
Mhm.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
He's like standing on top of a thing.
What's it from?
Malifaux, I think. Like you were just saying. It looks familiar. When I saw it, I recognized it.
Great job.
Yeah, super cool. Right, next one.
Next one.
Christmas tree beard. I guess regular tree beard's taking a holiday.
I noticed that that Treebeard changed his name, and I was like, well,
Tabletop Titans.
Tabletop Titans with the raid.
Welcome.
Hello.
We're going
Hello.
over our December painting challenge from our Discord.
We are. So many fantastic and amazing painting or miniatures have been painted over the last month.
What's going on, gang?
Good
How's
to see
it
everybody.
going?
Hello.
We've
As
got
I
a
cough and die over here.
we've got a
Yes.
sick
We
Jason.
have a
with
my,
us.
disembodied
my
head.
disembodied sickness
Who
over here.
is sick?
Yeah.
Christmas tree beard. I like this one. Okay, so this one has the most frigid feel of all of them so far,
Yes.
and it's 100% because of the blue furred rabbit.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, the cold white.
No.
Yep.
No. Yeah, the overall temperature of the pick, even with the warmth of the elf with the bow,
Yep.
is pretty frigid. I love it.
Yep. Yep. And the blue base too. I like the snow on the trees.
Go back to the snow globe one.
Yeah,
real
should we
quick.
go back and show the Raiders all of them really
Yes.
quick?
Yeah, we can go back and show all the rest of them.
Right.
Well, we'll do that at the end. Just
Oh,
jump back to the
okay.
snow globe
Okay.
real quick.
There it
Oh,
is.
There you go.
Boom.
This is our from our December challenge, everybody. So if you're just showing up over here, hit the follow button. And we do a monthly challenge in our Discord as a way to extend everybody's painting chops.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was for December and was just basically like Winter Wonderland. We just want to paint snow, cold, wintry vibe. And
Thank you for the follow, Teen Tiny Victories. Yeah, the snow globe is super cool.
yeah, right.
I am loving the snow globe.
It's awesome.
It's so great.
Yeah, super fun. All right, we'll go back through them all at the end.
Professional Paintler says, I just got an email from you guys for feedback.
Hey,
If I say
somebody
these are
likes
the
us.
tastiest paints, I like the flavor of the wizard's butt. Would you very sad? So let's
would very
just
sad.
say that you've given us your address in the past.
Oh no! What have you done?
Phil would very sad indeed.
Yes, very sad. Very sad.
No, this is a great job, Treebeard.
Yeah, super awesome.
So
Mike Essie
this is really cool.
is very cool.
I had to like cut up the photo into multiple sections
They're
because
tall.
it's the image was very tall,
And very big.
Very tall.
It's very big.
but this is also very cool.
Very
I like,
big.
I like the ice on the base. It was good. This is a neat model.
Sub-Zero, and who's the other one?
Brain is not working right now. Sub-Zero and
I don't know.
shoot.
The
Somebody
guy
help me,
who-
Scorpion.
The guy, yeah, is it
Scorpion.
Scorpion guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Scorpion.
Yeah, that's cool.
Scorpion's the get over here guy.
Get over here. Yeah.
He lost
Fatality.
this fight.
Yes.
I want to know, for all of you that play this Tekken game, or what is this one?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
They're all the same. So for those of you that play these
Dang.
games, how does this guy come back from this? Like, how am I able to play the yellow guy again?
I think he's undead.
Because it's a video game.
Also, it's a video game.
Because that's not very realistic.
Have you seen their fatalities, Jason? Have you seen like a video of them? They're insane.
The modern ones where they do like the inside bones fracturing and guts spilling out is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's
There's
wild.
a hitman, not a hitman. Is it like a sniper video game that does the same kind of thing when you get headshots?
Have you seen the Omni?
It does like bullet cam through the head kind of thing. It's like I don't
gosh.
really need that in my life.
Have you seen the Omni Man fatality from Mortal Kombat?
Oh, is Omni Man a skin you can get in that game now?
He's
It's a character you can play.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got
Sniper Elite, yeah, Phil.
It's got the train scene is his fatality.
See, Lion, that's the problem. I feel like if this happened to me, I'm not coming back for another round.
What are you gonna do? Wiggle around on the floor with your spine?
These games are not real. That's all I'm trying to say. Games are not real, folks. Not
I hope
believable.
so. I hope they're not real.
This is not believable.
This is so scary. All right, next one.
Next one.
Game delay.
Okay. Game delay.
Game delay had a few. right?
How the heck did you get all of this done?
This
You
is really
painted
cool.
this and another project.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I don't believe it.
They both look really cool.
I don't believe it. We've outed Game Delay already. Okay, so so everybody in chat, I want you to ask yourselves what's more believable. That Game Delay, the guy with some of the best jokes in chat, has time to study for all those jokes, right? And also to paint all these wonderful models. Or if Game Delay, the guy who is also an attorney, right? Before he's a defense attorney, by the way, for like drug dealers. And so what he does is he makes his people that he represents
they have to paint the models for him as part of their payment for his services. What's more believable, chat? My story or his?
I also just realized something that I can't unsee in this. So if you look at the hut with the fire, it looks like
It's glowing from the inside.
No. If you look at the rock where it's like touching, it looks like a face of a monster is like breathing fire into the hut.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I can kind of see that.
That's
I can
cool.
see kind of like an eyeball.
Yeah, it's like an eyeball, a nose, the top of the mouth, and then you can see on the other side to the bottom right, like the jawline, and then you can see the brow line right above the eye.
I can see that.
And it's got like.
Do you guys
an
see the
eyebrow
little
ridge.
cup?
He has a lot
like-
of time in court to paint.
Do you guys see this little bottle here in the cup?
Yeah.
It's a little bit bigger on the screen over here, but like that's super good. And then there's all the freehand on this map here.
I would highly recommend. There are a ton of photos of this in the Discord channel. You guys should.
It's like a Where's
it out.
Waldo pick. There's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
much to look at.
It's super.
Plus,
cool.
all the characters are really cool.
I had already gone way past this by the time I saw the rest of the photos. So
This would be such a
I didn't
fun,
include
like,
them, but-
Game
Squad.
delay. Please don't buy that pinball. Oh no, it's not. It's
yeah.
Megalodon. It was gonna buy
Megalodon,
the
yeah.
pinball
Yeah.
machine. Okay, well, I don't have a way to keep you focused on painting.
Yeah.
I was just gonna make sure you didn't buy a pinball machine because we need you painting more like this.
Omicron, it is a sick Jason. He is sitting on the comfy chairs,
Mm-hmm.
slurping on some Starbucks.
Yeah,
They-
Schlubby
they-
is right. It does kind of look like throwing up lava.
They forced me to come to work today.
No, we told you to go home, and you said no.
Yeah, they have been telling me to go home all day too. So.
This is super cool. I'm assuming that there's a second one of his that's right after this. No, not yet.
Nope.
Part 2, Christmas Treebeard.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Christmas Treebeard painted another one.
Treebeard painted another one too.
This is cool. The icicles.
Well, remember, regular Treebeard
look
was on
great.
sabbatical, so Christmas Treebeard painted these.
Ah.
Hey, is this the same kind of model that Tim painted that had like bat wings?
I don't think so. I think it is very similar, but they do look very similar.
It's a neat model.
I
It
like
is a
the-
very cool model.
The snow
Also,
looks powdery.
I love the paint job. The paint job. What is wrong with me today? The paint job.
Yeah, the cold metal comes across really well.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah,
really
really,
well.
really good. I like the use of the magentas and the blues. Really pull this one off nicely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really like the non-metallic metal.
JP Gray, yes, Jen is sick. She went home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got sick, and then what never happens is Jen gets sick. Usually, if one of us gets sick, the other one doesn't catch what we've got. This one, unfortunately, well,
Treebeard said Christmas Treebeard gets a lot more done. And then Game Delay said Christmas Treebeard lives on cocaine and passion.
seems about right. Seems about right.
Cocaine and
Yeah, it looks
passion.
like the Elden Ring guy, right?
It does, yeah. Blade.
That's awesome. Oh, there's a reflection in the blade of him? Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's awesome.
This is awesome.
So cool.
Treebeard.
Yeah.
Game Delay and Treebeard just want to try to one-up each other. It's a vicious cycle of awesome paint jobs.
Yeah.
I
Some
really
good,
love the
healthy
ice
competition.
on this at the bottom.
Yeah, fantastic
That
models.
blue is really cool.
Next month they will each have 3 submissions.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
There were a lot of double submissions this month, which is kind of hilarious.
All right, next one.
Yep.
Widden.
Whedon!
Oh, this is cool. He's holding a big old snowball.
A big old snowball that he's going to crack you on the head with.
That's awesome.
I like this base a lot.
This is cool. I love
All
all
the
these
snow is nice.
icicle. Everyone doing all these icicles
Mm-hmm.
makes you want to try it now.
Out of the clear resin.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're just it looks really cool.
I love all the I'm really glad that there was a nice photo of like the behind the model, because I really like this big kind of crevice behind
Mm,
is a really cool part of the model when you like see it rotated around.
yeah,
I think it looks really neat.
yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, again, great use of color.
Mhm.
It's very limited palette style.
Yeah.
You know, the browns and grays and blues kind of transfer everywhere. Great job with the color. Still keeps that temperature way low, but bringing in the leather coloring and all that helps push it back the other way. Nice stuffs.
JP said I was excited to tell Jen that I got the box. It's amazing. May have played with the paint till 2 a.m.
Oh, good. Man.
Excellent.
That's awesome. Yeah, very muscular dude. Lots of muscles. All right, next one. Omicron Samurai.
What
Ooh,
the?
some
Nice.
fluorescence.
What the
Mhm.
fluorescent?
Mm-hmm.
This is cool.
Armor
Ermakern.
This a wolf lord?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Or no, this is a wolf priest in Terminator armor, right?
Yes.
Wolf
actually.
priest because he
Wolf
has the
priest.
big staff.
The Wolf Lord's just the captain, right?
Are the wolf priests another group of those that are like, we despise the warp? Here, taste my magic.
Isn't it warp magic?
I think so.
Or is it magic?
I'm pretty sure that's how all the magic happens.
Jaw the Stormcaller?
That's awesome.
So that first word isn't really a word.
I know. It is his name, though.
Tell him
All right,
that.
we got 30 minutes, so we're going speed round.
All right, we're at speed round.
Elder Thad. Oh, this is a cool one.
This is very cool. This is the same model that we didn't painted for the October challenge.
Yes.
But-
Oh, I know I had seen this
Miniature.
before.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a fun model.
It is very fun.
This is also Elder Thad's first time doing OSL.
I like it.
Remember from the notes in the comment.
Yep, I like it.
I like the
This is cool.
utilization of actual paint for the snow on like
Mm.
the leg and stuff. I think it looks really good.
Yeah.
It looks like really, really soft, powdery snow.
Mm-hmm. I like the look that it's almost like it hasn't moved since it snowed last. So it's just got
Yep.
a little
Yep.
pile of it on.
I like it because it's a scarecrow. So I
Mhm.
like that it's just in that pose.
Yep.
It's very cool.
And that the snow is melted off from the lantern on the chest and
Mhm.
leg. Yeah. It's cool. All right, next one. Hierarchy.
Hershey.
Or Hershey. Hierarchy?
Yeah, I think it's Hershey.
Hershey.
Hershey. Like Hershey's chocolate. Except
It's
not
cool.
chocolate. This is a cool model. And I really like the camo on this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they utilize the snow to go along with the tufts. It's very cool.
I really like when people put snow on like tufts
Yeah, it looks
and,
really good.
and foliage and stuff. It just looks cool. I'm a fan of it.
It almost makes it, well, I say it almost makes it look more natural. There's obviously lots of places where there's just snow, right? Buries everything, can't see anything else. I always do like having like a sprig of grass or like a tree trunk sticking up or something to break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good job on this.
Yeah, this is cool.
What is this model?
I
Is
don't
this
know.
an Infinity
It
model?
looks like an Infinity model.
Or is it like G.I. Joe? Does G.I. Joe make models? It looks like
That gun looks like a boarding shotgun.
right, it looks like a boarding shotgun.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's
And
just a base.
it's
Where's
got
the mini?
Infinity vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know what? It is 100% an Infinity model. You know how I know that? Because of the kneecap.
Mm.
Yeah.
It is I've painted a couple of those before.
Was Infinity?
It is a miniatures game.
Hmm.
That is very interesting, and I will talk to you about.
I was gonna say it's got to be
later.
like Ariadna or
Yep.
It's
something like
it's a
that.
scout
Yeah.
from Ariadna.
Ariadna scout.
Nice. This is cool.
I like it. All right, do you have Hershey? Do you have a whole Ariadna army that you're doing in this kind of snow theme? That'd be cool.
All metal models, yes.
They've started doing some Siocast for like the larger bots, I think,
Yes.
remotes and stuff.
Yep. They do them for remotes now.
That's cool. All right, next one. Overlord.
Overlord. I like the kind of muddy, soft, like half melted snow on the base. That's
will-
something that we haven't seen on any of the previous ones. Is any kind of like half melted, kind of dirty looking snow,
Mm.
which happens when things start kind of melting off.
Icky snow.
Icky
Yeah.
snow.
I dig it.
Yes, a full army Hershey. That's awesome.
Cool.
I will
That
never
looks really
forget when we first met Overlord Tweak. We thought it was Overlord Twerk.
cool. That is awesome. There has been no yellow snow.
There has been no yellow snow, and I am very bummed about this.
Not
we got our
yet.
snow
We'll
globe,
see.
so
No, there-
it kind of reached the high of heights today. But
Hey Jason, there is yellow snow.
okay,
Yes. We're excited.
In fact, I believe it is Game Delay's fault.
freaking game delay.
Yeah.
Overlord Tweak did a second one.
Mm-hmm.
Some more.
They were put together in the same submission. I just decided to leave them separate because I can only really put 2 photos per
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
part 1, part
These are
2.
Cool.
This one, obviously, with the more desaturated colors, gives it a more frigid look.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that you can always do to make your model appeal or appear cooler in temperature is to just desaturate your colors. You can still use reds and yellows and greens and things that would normally lend towards warmer tones. But if you desaturate them down, it makes the whole scene become cooler. Like we're using, like burnt oranges and warm browns and things like that on this one. But because it's more desaturated than the last picture, if you go back to the last one real quick, the last one has that, brighter red, burgundy, and it's not quite as desaturated. And you have more saturation on the reds, and so it lifts the warmth up, which is cool to stand in contrast to the cold. And then when you go to the next one, this one's all cold.
Mm-hmm.
Like this guy's like standing out in the storm kind of a feel.
It looks like he's carrying like a pile of bones or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this guy is, but I dig it.
Yeah.
Got like the goofy hands.
Got some horns.
Yep. Goofy evil demon
Probably,
guy.
what's the Belschnickel?
Krampus.
It's Krampus.
Got his bag he stuffs the kids in.
Panic bomb.
Bomb got some.
We
Ice
got a
Lady.
panic bomb in chat right now.
Like the ice witch.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. Very spiky.
It is very spiky.
Yeah.
This model's pretty cool. I don't know where this is from.
Kind of the
Is this
spiked
a
ice
print?
ball she's sitting on looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, again, like what Jason said earlier, bringing in the cooler colors really makes it look good. Which song?
Which song?
That doesn't... Is it a print? I'm not familiar with this. Never heard of this before.
Yeah, the coloration on the skin keeps it in that alive tone, so you don't go into that grayish blue undead, but still makes it feel very, very chilled.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough thing to do, right? When working with skin, we spend so much time trying to get it to feel alive and put warmth into it, and not just paint various shades of browns and pinks. So you use yellows and greens and all those other colors that we use. But then when you want to make it feel like, oh, but what do I do in an ice giant? It's like, oh, this is a great way to do that.
Definitely.
Which song is a 3D STL company? Same company does
Very
that
cool.
pumpkin scarecrow guy.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Uh,
These are cool.
So yeah, neat models. Lots of life to these models.
Yeah.
let's hit the next one.
Mystic
Blue Cougar
Big old troll.
with a big old ice troll.
And the troll's holding a sheep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it does have a
is.
sheep in his hand.
And he's got a little sheep.
That's so cute. It's so sad.
What the hell's going on with the club? Is it like gems wrapped around like a stick?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then there's another one after this, which is same troll, except not blue.
Gotcha.
Also
Oh, yeah,
holding
that's a good way to do it. Like if these are for a, like a board game like, like Zombicide or something.
Yeah.
And you want to do them all like that,
Mhm.
you can see again how using the warm saturated colors makes it look like a totally different experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
That guy is during the day, that guy's at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's also nice for if you're doing like D&D or something, then on the table, it's like, I hit the blue one.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
gonna hit the blue
That's
one.
cool. Yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah,
Very cool.
there is a neat capability when you have identifiers for stuff, in, especially in like skirmish games.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell what's going on.
All right, next one. T. Schmidt.
T. Schmidt.
Oh, this is really cool.
This is rad. Also, that goblin should probably get rid of that huge stick of dynamite in his
It's the
hand.
red gobbo. He knows what he's doing.
It's the red gobbo. He knows what he's doing.
It's the red gobbo. He's been doing this for years. Since before you were born, Jordan. Maybe not, but I don't know. The red gobbo might have been around since before Jordan was born.
Very possible.
I don't know. Somebody have to do a deep dive in the history of the red gobbo. I don't know that red gobbo dates back to Citadel miniatures. But it might.
It might be older than me.
It might be as old as Jordan.
Yeah.
Not this particular sculpt, but
He's
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
drop it down the chimney.
Yeah.
That is accurate.
yeah.
I love how he's doing the.
I do really like the transition from the snow to the icicles. You can really tell that it just feels
Mhm.
icier and colder
Yep.
on the icicles than it does on the snow itself.
It's really clean. That's one of the things I really like about it too. Is like everything feels in place.
Mhm.
It's a very cleanly painted miniature.
Yeah, super awesome.
Next,
Thank you for the
T.
follow.
Schmidt. T. Schmidt pays attention in class.
Game
all
Delay
right,
Part
game
2.
delay. Here's Yellow Snow, by the way.
Oh.
That doesn't count. It's
Well,
not the same.
This is really, really, really cool.
But this isn't yellow snow because he peed on it.
Yeah,
This,
but
this
the
is
snow
yellow snow because of the lighting he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is a great piece.
Yeah,
Super cool.
this is probably one of my favorites for this month. That was really good.
Yeah, this one's a great one. This one just gives you more of a cinematic feel
Yep.
than we've seen so far.
This is a really fantastic diorama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can get the feel
Hey,
of sunlight
somebody
or
likes
sunset
this.
going on a snowy day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've got like the lay of a mountain. We've got that shadow coming in from behind us. Yeah, it's a great piece.
Now,
Yes, T. Schmidt, I did get your second.
he
one.
was foolish for leaving the top of his car open because now it's full of snow.
True.
Yeah, I feel like not the best time for a convertible.
No.
Yes.
But hey, what do I know? I'm sick.
What do I know? I'm sick.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, this is super cool. I do like this one a lot.
It's like we were talking about earlier. I enjoyed the movie. I didn't realize what was wrong with it until after it was over. See, I enjoyed this piece. It was only after it was over I was like, why was there a convertible?
Probably because the sun's coming up.
We're down.
Zero Dragons failure.
Mike G. This is awesome.
This is a mouse. Or
A
a
squirrel?
squirrel?
Riding a tortoise.
Yeah, it's a
Riding a
squirrel on
tortoise.
a turtle.
With a scroll. I like this. This
That
is very
sign
funny.
looks really good too.
Mm-hmm.
It does look like it's carved into the paint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got the kind of like more angular like cuts that you would see from people using a
Yeah.
knife to like to cut it into a tree. That's really cool.
Yeah. I also really like the placement of the snow on the tree itself.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah,
feels
very good
very
placement.
much like where it would stick.
Yeah, when they started this journey, it was summer.
That's awesome. That's funny.
Red Gobbo came out in the 90s apparently.
Oh, okay.
Well, shucks.
Well, there you go.
Mike G, this is awesome. T.
T.
Schmidt
Schmidt Part 2.
More Gobbo.
Another Red Gobbo. This time with orange squig. It's Rudolph squig.
Awesome.
I really like the gums on this. That like purpley into kind of that pinkish color
Mhm.
with that like really bright reflection looks really good.
Oh, so Jordan was like 5 years old when the Red Goblin came out.
Yes.
Does this sculpt normally have those ornaments sitting in the snow underneath?
He probably did that.
Maybe? I don't know.
I like it a lot. It's super fun.
Squig off.
It's cool.
Gabriel, how did I miss this one? Okay.
Dorkosaurus.
Oh,
Dorkosaurus.
my God. Greetings
The-
from.
That was great, Jason. That was almost perfect. It was so good. I've got the headphones on. I was like, that I'm playing WoW right
I'm playing WoW right now.
now.
I have killed so many of these guys.
This is so funny.
This is awesome.
So apparently this the background is all watercolor painted.
Great.
From Dorkosaurus, which is cool. But
Super cool.
oh yeah, I love this. Nice little hot spring on an icy winter day. Murloc in the bucket, drinking a drink out of a bendy straw.
What's going on with the water to the left of the picture? They're like splashing,
Splashing. Yeah.
out. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
What's causing the splash?
I don't know.
Did he like just jump in?
He
Is
might
that-
have just jumped in.
That's the only thing that's throwing me is the splash.
I wonder if it.
And that's
Yeah.
just a technicality. I just don't. My eye is not drawn to anything that's causing the motion of the splash. But I love this. This is fantastic.
This is so cool. It makes me want to make one of these.
Yeah.
With a Murloc.
And he's like sipping on his adult drink. He's got his
Yeah.
adult beverage.
Yeah.
I'm missing the umbrella straw, but that's it. Or the, or the umbrella. for
like
the
an
drink.
umbrella in his drink.
It's
Yeah,
a
this is
huge
great.
fart, is what Paint Liquor said.
A huge fart.
This is super cool. James.
James.
Eaton.
We all know Dorkosaurus does some of the best stuff. We have a bondage duck.
Yep.
Yep.
The Duck Masutra.
Quack Masutra.
Quack Masutra, that's what it is.
Funny.
Yeah, I can see it. It's right there.
Yeah, Quack
This one's cool.
Sutra.
It's great.
We have proof in physical form.
I like the deer head.
You know, Dorkosaurus may be one of the only people from chat and stuff that we've ever like bought a model from that we saw on the
The minute you
challenge.
saw it, you were like, I want this.
Yeah. Well, it's not
I
a
must own
choice. This isn't a choice. This is, I know your address. I'm either flying up there and wrestling it from you, or you can take my dollars.
So fun.
Amazing.
James with the, I was gonna say the sci-fi dwarves, low hanging fruit for cold.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I like this. I like this. Good job on the snow on the boots.
Yep. Snow on the boots.
I'm always,
Kinda got that
you know,
cold
one of the
feel.
big struggles for me when doing snow bases is how far do you commit to the snow and bringing it into the scene? Do you put snow on like the big shoulder plates or caught up in the upper reaches of the model? Or do you say that, no, the model's generating enough heat, it wouldn't collect snow? You know, I think this is done pretty tastefully.
Definitely.
Lion's Pride.
Lion's Pride.
Yeah, this is just the best model in the whole thing so far.
This
It's
thing's awesome.
so funny. Yeah, the eyeball is so good. It's
This thing just wants pets. It
Yeah.
wants belly rubs.
yeah.
This thing just wants belly rubs. This whole model should just be called belly rubs. I'm
me
on
the
my way
belly
for belly
rubs.
rubs. That's exactly what this model says.
Lion said, I love the snorf.
Snort.
This is so amazing.
Yeah, this is really, really cool.
He's
playing in the snow.
That's perfect.
He just wants belly rubs.
This is a really fun model. Where did you get this?
I don't know. It's a print from something, I think.
This is fantastic.
There's so many cool prints out there.
Yep.
I was looking at all the miniatures we have, and I was like, what am I going to paint next? There's too many good things to paint. Too many good things.
Yeah, this one's fantastic. This one would be fun to paint.
Dragon Trapper's Lodge.
Yeah, this
This is
one would
really
be
cool.
fun to paint. It's got big broad spaces for textures. That silly grin and that eye are
Yeah,
just
the face is so
the
expressive.
personality of the model is
Yeah.
perfect, right?
I feel like this
This
is
one's great.
this is something that Percival would have as a pet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the person will be standing on top of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, da, da.
This
is Percival's mount.
Ride my steed.
Yeah, this is personal steed.
That's awesome.
This is
Amazing.
awesome.
Looks like that's it.
That is it. All
Holy
right.
cow, you guys nailed it. Nailed it. Some really fun models. I love the choice. I always love seeing the choices of models. You know, it's not 50 million Space Marines. The Space Marines that we get are very tasteful, and then we get stuff like this. It's like, heck yeah.
All right, I'm gonna scroll through them super fast at the beginning so we can go through them again.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that means that people are finding the models that inspire them and choosing those rather than just like rando nonsense. 'Cause
There
we're
are
getting
also-
some really good stuff.
A lot of people this month that have not done challenges before, which is exciting. So
That's awesome. First
we're
time.
Very happy to see that.
Lion, I agree. I think that you made a good decision not to add goblins to that. I think it by itself is perfect.
Oh, are there goblins riding it or something? Like hanging on or something? Is it supposed to be like a kind of a counts as squig? Defeat the Snorf with eye drops.
All right,
I think it
Go
just needs
through
belly
'em.
rubs.
we'll go through them one more time, super quick.
All right,
Ready?
hit it. Boom. Punisher. Nice.
Are we choosing now?
I have a couple in mind.
Up to you guys. I'm just going through them again.
Well, yeah, it's that time of the show.
It is that time of the show. We're getting pretty close. I'm gonna go through these again real quick. Gosh darn it, Awkwardish Panda. Oh man, the snow globe is so funny.
This one from Christmas Tree Bird's really good too.
Uh-huh.
I love all of them. This is always such a disaster.
Yep. We have a lot of really good ones
Can't
this
everybody get prizes? I say this every month. Can't everybody get prizes?
month too. I'm gonna be the Jen and say
No.
no.
Yeah, I
No.
She's not here, and she's still yelling at me. She's probably yelling at me from the behind the TV.
Yeah.
Like, no.
No, damn it.
I know you can't hear me, but no.
Oh, she knows I can hear her. It resonates in my
Yeah.
soul.
Yep.
So many of these look so good. You know, I'm really drawn towards all the desaturated palette ones that make it look so frigid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's really the way I like my cold scenes, is to be like, you know, you're peeking through a blizzard, and this is what you see. Like
Thank you for
white
the
out.
follow, Belina.
Lion Creative says it's written on the whiteboard. Everyone gets prizes. No,
Yeah,
you know, I know you're lying
because we can look at the whiteboard.
because we can look at the whiteboard. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so hard.
Yeah, because I get torn between like some of these are just really fun scenes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But remember that when we bring it back, it was about doing like a snow base with snow themes, right? So.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like a Winter Wonderland kind of theme, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know that you called it that, but
All right, that's
No.
all of them.
But that was definitely the idea. So I know one of mine, so I'll start with mine.
One
Yep.
of yours.
One of mine.
What's the what are we doing today, Jason?
huh? Why is it my fault?
Well, it's always your fault.
No, it's your fault.
Well, it's always my fault too.
How many are we
You own
picking?
this. It sounds like Jordan's picking 2.
I am picking 2.
Okay,
Jason, are you picking one?
I'm gonna listen to what Gabe has to say first.
I'll pick one.
I will pick last.
I like one.
Okay.
I have one
So-
in mind.
So I'll go first,
Okay,
and then Gabe goes,
great,
and then I go, and then Jason goes.
Okay.
perfect.
All right, mine. Game delay part 2, with that
This one?
Yep,
This one is very very.
I love this one.
Yeah, it's a great scene. It's
When
just
I
a
saw
really great
this, I was-
diorama.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is one
Great
of those
use of
ones
color.
when I go through and I'm like, I have to make sure that I get a photo of the back of it so that people can see the change from the sunshine and the dark
Mhm.
shadowed areas. And you can even see some of the light coming through the hole in the center
Yeah.
and casting into the area where the shadow is through the middle. It's really good. So, game delay. Curses! You do a good job. Thank you. And congratulations. All right.
Okay,
Gabe.
so I'm gonna pick this one because it made me feel like I was in a video game
Oh,
where it was really cold
oh,
and that there were
the Murloc.
lots of little tiny snowmen.
Oh,
running
this one.
around.
Sipoko? Okay.
A little rock.
This
I
one
like
is
this one
so
a lot.
great.
I like this one a lot. It just feels fun and cold and just like
This is the only one of them that makes a sound for me. Like I said,
Yeah.
when I look at this, it makes a sound. It's like no.
and I would love to know if this was hand sculpted, but it looks like it. So yeah, I like this one a lot. I think this one was super fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
My second one.
It feels like he is the snow. He is the ice.
He is. I am the snow.
I am the snow.
I have to go with Hot Springs Murgle Gurgle.
Hot Springs.
Murgle Gurgle.
Oh, damn it, that was mine.
Yeah. Murgle Gurgle.
Well, dang.
Yep.
Super good.
This is what you get for saying you want to go last.
All right,
This is what you get.
go to the end, Gabe. Go back. Give me like a 2 count between each one. T. Schmitz are always great. That one's great. That one already got picked. But Gabo again. That one's great.
That one's great too. That one's great.
He already
Well,
won.
you already won though. That one's great. That one's great. They're all great. Why are these all great? Then we have the snow globe one. Gosh darn it.
All right. All right. Awkwardish Panda with a snow globe. Definitive. And then Treebeard with the blade.
With Blade.
One.
Okay.
Yeah, just because the armor on that is
It's
done
really
so
good.
so well.
It's
It-
really good.
It just like that diorama gives me this sense of warmth in the sunlight on a frigid day. Because I've got so much warmth at the upper part of his head, but then that armor pulls off the cold really nice. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more detail on the brick, but I think this one really tells a great story.
Yeah.
So
This is super awesome.
that's it for me.
All right. I'll
Game
write
delay.
these down.
I am sorry. I guess I don't know. There's something about that second piece that you did that really called to me.
If it makes you feel any better, Game Delay, I would have chosen the first one.
Yeah.
Just because the amount of stuff in it. It was just like a great eye candy piece,
Yeah.
right? But I think both of them are great.
It does. Thank you.
Yeah. But this one's fantastic. They're all great.
Yeah.
These are always the worst. This is always the worst time of the show
Yeah.
where we have to be like,
Remember, you guys are making it really, really hard for us. And as much as Jason and myself as well would like to just make everybody winners, we both like being here and not being in trouble with Jen. Because we probably would
speak
be
for
in
yourself. I
trouble.
live to torment Jen.
Well, then make
Hopefully she's
everybody
not
winners
listening.
then. See how that goes.
I forgot she's always here. I'm in trouble,
All
probably.
right, I've got everybody's names.
All right.
Dorkosaurus, what's going on?
Dorkosaurus is here.
Your piece won.
Oh, hi. Hey, look, we stopped on yours.
Yep.
This piece is awesome.
This piece was
I'm
a
in
winner.
love with it. It's fantastic.
It was a winner.
Yeah, super fun.
Oh, I'm trying to stop myself
Great.
from sneezing.
I impressed Gabe with my Murloc noises.
He did. I'll have to find it. I'm gonna get a clip of it. It was too good. I hope it came through the stream correctly, like it did through the headphones.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for participating this month. You guys, like always, absolutely killed it. I look forward to seeing what everybody's submissions are for January.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, did you see what we did for January?
What is January? I didn't look.
So January is
We copied you.
we copied you, but I want to expand upon it for next year. The last year in January, and what we're doing this month is pick something that you want to learn to get better at. Something that you
Okay.
feel like you.
It's always a great way to kick off the year.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we're doing that, and then what I want to do is follow up at the end of next year and have people look at what they did.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make a thing out of it.
So we don't have to review January until December. I like this idea.
We can do that. I wasn't thinking about doing that.
No.
But if you want to wait until December, we can.
No.
But I think it would be cool.
It's one where we always have to trust chat, and they're not a trustworthy group.
You're right. They're not a trustworthy
They're not a
Bunch
group.
of
trustworthy
liars.
group of folks.
Bunch of liars.
True.
Bunch of liars. Because
Um,
then they have to say, oh, you know what I'm going to try to get good at? My blending. And then they put these masterful blends together.
Oh, hey, we got an Abracadallas.
No way.
What's up, Dallas?
No way.
How's it going?
That's a reasonable impersonation.
I don't know how long you've been here, but we've been going through some pretty fantastic December challenge submissions.
Mm-hmm.
We challenged our Discord community to paint a whole bunch of.
Show them our Hulk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
show 'em the
that's
Hulk
sitting right
thing.
in
Oh
front
yeah,
of you.
we got a
Bum, bum, bum.
nice little Hulk.
This is the Hulk we're using as one of the things on the main page of our website design. Paint Liquor says 4 months views. I'm a truther for now. I don't know. Can you be trusted? I don't know. You just don't have a formal title yet. But
Yeah, you look paint.
Jason was
liquor.
painting this up before he became plague infested
Yes.
and is now recovering.
oh, I painted the Hulk and Jordan's painting the base.
Mm-hmm.
It's teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
Teamwork at its best.
We have a team
There was
studio.
a tutu made for it too.
Oh my
There
god.
was a tutu made for it.
Hey Dallas. Oh, we even talked about it. You're gonna have to grab the tutu. I hit it, but it's over there.
I hit it.
God,
I hit it, but I'm gonna show you where I hit it. You see the blue container with there's like a Star Trek box
Where?
midway down on the left.
Jen said, "Where's
Yes.
the tutu?"
Yeah, so it's stuffed back in there someplace. I just kind of shoved it back as far as I could get it.
Wow, you stuffed it pretty.
Yeah,
Oh, hold
it's
on.
so good.
I can see.
Yeah, it's a big fluffy piece of pink
Oh
nonsense.
wow, you really got this back in here.
I was trying to throw it all the way to Satan from whence it came.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to do this off screen so we get a nice reveal.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hulk in fifth.
Dallas, I
position.
don't know if you're ready for this, by the way.
Oh, it's so fantastic.
Oh my
I
god.
have to tie the tutu on. Hold with me just a second. We'll tie it into a nice little bow.
I was born ready.
No, Dallas, you're not ready.
You were not born ready for this.
I love you, brother, but this is a different kind of ready that we're talking about.
Oh,
here.
it's so
this was
good.
forced upon me, by the way,
So good.
by our resident Schlebby,
Yep. Schlebby.
who, through her craftiness, turns out she hears things she likes and then does them.
Yeah, she goes home and says, "You know what?"
So
I'm gonna
somebody
do this."
said that the position that Hulk is in, the pose that he's in, requires a tutu.
It looked like a ballerina, like he needed some shoes. And a
So
tutu.
we now have a tutu for
Get
Hulk.
it?
Yeah, we kind of got it.
You kind of got to flip it up so it shows off his legs.
Yeah.
We got a tutu.
Holy hell!
Took Schlebby an hour and $7 to make.
An hour and $7. Yeah, you can flip it up like that. Yeah, just like that, like upskirt shot.
Yep.
There you go. Now it works. I don't know why I'm helping you.
It's so good.
That's a ball gown.
Sir, that's a ball gown.
Well, so Schlebby doesn't quite understand scale yet, but you know, she's a good effort. It's a good effort.
She's like, I think I made it a little too big, but I also love that it's ginormous.
This is so
Avian,
funny.
thank you for the bits.
There you go.
It's so good.
So yeah, this exists.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
That's a thing
exists.
that
That's
happened.
in the world now.
Yup.
I need you to, hey Dallas, I need you to call Disney and Marvel and tell
Dollar,
them there's new
dollar,
canon.
bill.
You tell them if they have any questions, you can give them my number. I'll be like, if I have to deal with this, Mr. Disney guy, so do you. This
He
is
just
my
needs to get
life now.
angrier and bigger.
He
I
says,
will not.
Damn it. Damn it, I thought I had this one.
Go Sue, how's it going?
This model has been an absolute joy to paint, though. I really love this one. We were looking around at all of the models from the AMG line. For those of you who don't know, Atomic Mass Games does the Marvel Crisis Protocol and the Star Wars Shatterpoint, Star Wars Legion, the X-Wing stuff, all of the cool miniature games surrounding the Star Wars and Marvel properties that they have. And so we wanted to put a miniature that we do kind of a step-by-step of how do you go from building, priming, painting, and then finishing a model. And this is the model that we're going to showcase on our website for that. And Gabe and I were looking at through all the models, and I was like, oh, it's got to be Hulk.
Yeah.
This Hulk, though, this is one of the best sculpts they've done. It's just tremendous. It again, I look for sculpts that just have a lot of personality and life to them, and this is definitely it. Yeah, just keep going. It comes apart in the back.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to get it on better.
No. You're welcome to take that off now. Yeah. Right. My paint job has been sullied enough, sir.
So funny.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, big kudos, Dallas. This sculpt is awesome. You guys knocked it out of the park with this one. And what's this one called versus Incredible? This one we said it was in.
I
I forget.
don't remember.
Invincible?
Invincible, I think.
Incredible? Invincible? Oh, am I supposed to go see if the
Immortal
doors are locked?
Philip did it.
Okay, thank you.
Philip got it.
Jin doesn't realize what a bad idea it is to leave me in
Enhanced.
charge these days.
All right, I'm gonna leave this back on your desk with the tutu on it.
Nice.
Don't you dare. I need that tutu to get shoved back in the hole of non-existence back there.
It's so good.
If I come over there and it's wrapped around him, I know who's not working here anymore.
Okay.
And his name is Philip.
And his name is...
And his name is
Jordan, do you want to get me fired?
Who's the perfect fall guy and why is it Philip?
Yeah.
Who is your favorite door locker and why is it Phil?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be around a different model
Everything is
instead.
Ghost Hunter says Rockfoot still gives me negative feelings. So Abracadalis there in chat is the king, prince, lord, god, ruler of all things tactical rock. So I have to take it up with him. Someone please take a picture of Hulk in the tutu. No.
Oh, I've got Jen.
No.
Don't worry. Jen, don't worry.
Gabe's got like 30 screenshots.
I don't trust Jordan as far as I can kick
Don't
that
worry.
man.
No, he's
I've got-
super gluing that.
way too long. He's super gluing the tutu
He's
to his
super
Hulk.
gluing the tutu on right now.
I
He's
have,
he's like screw Monument Hobbies.
You should just switch it over to Jason Main really quick.
Oh, Gabe.
Oh no. Hey, it's not a Hulk anymore.
So that's also true.
I think the Rhino wears it
I
well.
think he wears it really well.
Are we at a point where every large model needs a tutu? Is that what
Yes,
this is
I think
devolved
I
into?
was thinking about putting it on the Contemptor. What do you think?
I feel like that's worth a try.
The Contemptor? Okay.
Maybe the bigger red.
The Contemptor
maybe
has
the big red one up there.
too
Although,
small
you know,
of a
dreadnoughts.
waist.
The problem with dreadnoughts is they're very stubby legs.
Yes.
too small of a waist.
The Contemptor,
They
I
got
think,
a
will wear
tiny
it
waist.
well.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cinch that real tight.
No, get the big one, the big red one up on top.
Do
Do you
want
still
me to
have
do
that?
the
It's the Redemptor dread.
Do you have that Mega Gargan up there?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Mega
the Mega
Garden.
Garden. Yeah. He's already topless.
Where's
Giant boy, he's down the.
Christmas Sushi? If you're
Mega
still in
Gargan.
chat,
He's got kind of a big paunch on his waist. I don't know if we're
Dude, have you seen how big that tutu is?
It actually might be.
Jen
to scale.
says they're sharing clothes. So
What part of
cute.
that's almost a 1-to-1
I
tutu?
like that we're just
dude.
playing dress up now.
That's almost human size.
Yeah,
almost
welcome to
one.
Monument Hobbies.
We play doll
We
dress
make
up.
paint and
We
we
make
play with
paint.
dolls.
Don't mind me. Just playing dress up with dolls back over
Sisterhood of
here.
the traveling.
Shelby, if you're still listening, we
Jen,
need,
I'm gonna
we
need
more
you to be
clothes.
quiet.
Shelby, we need more clothes.
I'm gonna
made.
need you to hush.
Shelby, make us more clothes for our
Don't,
stuff.
don't you dare.
Yeah, I think Hulk needs a bonnet.
Schlebby,
A bonnet.
Schlebby, no
I
bonnets,
wanna
no
see
more tutus,
It's
none of that.
So
Make
good.
us a corset for somebody.
No, 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 no,
Cinch it
no,
up
no,
real tight on the Rhino.
no.
Nice pair of white.
No.
He's beautiful.
Zoom it out a little bit. Yeah.
Yes. He's so pretty.
Oh, it's so good.
Yep.
Flip up the front a little bit.
I
Whoa,
quit.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep it together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I quit.
This is so good.
I
We
quit.
need
more
more
Barbie
quit.
clothes.
I'm
We need more
done.
Barbie
I quit.
clothes.
There we
I'm
go.
going to Goodwill right after this.
I quit. You just buy a couple of doilies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Shelby went and bought fabric and made this
Of
by
course
it
she
from
did.
So
scratch.
funny.
What did she say? It was an hour and a half and $7.
Yeah, yeah.
She's committed. Schlebby is committed to
Commit
the
to the
humor.
bit.
She's
Yeah.
committed to the joke, to the
Yes.
punchline.
Yeah, it's a good punchline.
That's a great punchline.
I'm excited
We've
for
been
the.
laughing for 10 minutes.
Chris is like, oh.
Are we
Oh,
starting a
that's
miniature
what I
clothing
did.
line?
He's like, I'm gonna redo my Giants
Starting a
now.
miniature clothing line.
Yes.
Oh,
I quit twice.
I think
Paint and paint accessories.
Can you quit
Hobby
more than once?
accessories, emphasis.
Can you continue to quit? Like, can I just keep quitting?
Oh, Jordan.
All right, I'm moving away from here.
Yeah, stop touching stuff.
This is great.
Alrighty then.
Jordan's like, all the models are broken. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, we're out of here, everyone. Goodbye.
Chris said at least
Here
it'll
all
forever.
aquarium gravel.
Monument Miniature Textiles division coming soon. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like we have like,
goodness.
and here's a sporty coat for your next sergeant,
Yeah.
next Space Marine sergeant.
Yeah. To go along with our texture basing.
Remember,
have
always put the clothing
textiles.
on before the backpack.
Yes.
Now, is it paint,
Yeah.
dress, and then prime, or
Oh my
Just make sure your kids don't shove the shoes up their nose.
yes?
I quit 3 times. I have now
Oh
quit
my
3
gosh.
times.
Yeah, I have to put a choking hazard on it now.
You guys.
All right,
are-
chat.
Please don't eat the doilies.
Don't eat the toys.
right,
Don't eat the
chat.
doilies.
I'm glad that all of you here were able to partake in the devolving scene that we've created. Thanks for hanging out with us. As always, we love your faces. We stream how many days a week?
5 days a week,
I haven't
Monday
streamed
through
it.
Friday,
This is the first time I've streamed this week because I'm dying.
from 2 to 4 Mountain Standard Time. If you're curious what time it is, just Google what time it is in Arizona. You're gonna find it out.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe is gonna go ahead and he's throwing in a whole bunch of links for us to go through. We got the YouTube links. You're gonna find all of our old streams. We turn them into VODs, stick them on YouTube so that they are evergreen, so we don't lose them. So usually we're 3 or 4 days behind typically on getting the VODs over there.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, just a couple of days.
I think right now we're only like 2 days behind until
Oh,
the
really?
weekend hits.
Gabe, you are on top
Gabe's
of it
been
right
on
now.
it, man.
Gabe.
Oh, there's been a couple times where it slipped for like a 5-day, 6-day, but I've got it back. I've got it reined back in.
Yeah.
Only a couple days now.
Yeah,
Well, you're
'cause
doing
as we were
alright.
painting the Hulk, people were asking a lot of questions, and
know.
it was like, check it out tomorrow. It'll be up. Bam.
Yeah.
I know.
It's uploading right
There's a
now.
lot of-
Bam.
I heard
Yesterday's show is uploading right now as we speak, converting to HD.
Well, we've also got the Discord link up there. If you guys have been here for our December challenge review,
Mhm.
the Discord is where we put up all of our challenge information. The January challenge is already up. So if you guys want to check that out, click on the Discord link and join us. It's also a great place to hang out and have a good time, talk nerd stuff with a bunch of people who are also having a good time.
I mean, if you're into that sort of thing.
I am. I would assume that lots of people here are.
Nerds.
Nerds. And then, where's the store link, Gabe?
I put it in there.
It's in
I'll put
there.
it again.
It's right up there.
I
Oh,
see
it didn't say anything, though.
Find a
Oh.
store near you?
Oh, it does.
Visiting
No, that's the
retailer?
FLGS one.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
store
that's
one
FLGS.
blanked out.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
we'll try again.
Well, we have the
Oh,
store
no, it
link
didn't.
on
It showed
there.
up.
There we go.
Yeah, it showed up.
And the store link is a great place where you can pick up all the fantastic paints we've been using on stream today, which you're not going to see because I'm not where the camera is. These ones,
They're on-
Acryl,
The knocked over ones.
the knocked over ones. So yeah, if you want to pick up any new stuff that you don't currently have, come check out our website. You can buy all of the paints and all the fantastic hobby supplies that we make here at Monument Hobbies. If you want to support your local game stores instead, we also love that as well, and we have the FLGS link for you there. You can find all of the local stores near you that carry all of our products. Also a great place if you live overseas and you're not in the United States and it's more difficult to get stuff shipped directly from us. It's a great place for you guys to go to try and find local stores where you can pick it up.
Is anybody else just mesmerized by these like
The hippos?
twerking hippos?
Yep, I've been watching them for like 2 minutes.
I'm ready to tell you.
Alrighty.
I'm ready to tell you
We're-
about my mother.
We're going to get on out of here. I'm going to let Jason go get some rest.
Yep.
And you guys have a great one. We're going to go find somebody to raid. Make sure to drop a follow here if you guys want to catch up with us later. And enjoy the raid.
Love you guys. We'll see you later.
Love you guys. See you later. Bye-bye.